I'm really a whore. Like I'm a like with a W. Like I'm a whore.
But define that though.
Like I'm a whore.
Update on the Diddy story. So apparently he is going to testify. Rather, he says he wants to testify through his attorney, Mark Agnifilo. He says that he's just excited to be able to testify in court. Agnifilo said, "I don't know that I could keep him off the stand." That's what he told TMZ. "I think he's very easy to tell his story, but no date has been set yet for the trial." Now, I would be very careful if I was a lawyer signaling that to the public, because if we know for a fact that Diddy is saying that he has recordings, or people are implying that he has recordings of politicians that are in positions of power and music execs that are in positions of power, and he's itching to be able to testify, I would think that that puts him at risk, not of killing himself, but of maybe being killed in prison. And that is just a reality that we face. There have been many people that have been killed because of the secrets that they hold. And so I'm a bit concerned that he is signaling that he wants to testify in public. I will watch this closely, but let me say right now, very clearly, that Diddy did not kill himself. Is that too early? Are we too early on saying that? He did not kill himself. Also, one of the alleged male prostitutes has turned in video evidence of one of the freak-offs. Insane. Like a male prostitute just came forward and provided federal investigators with an entire videotape. He's like, "Here, I happened to record myself at one of these infamous freak-offs," and he had direct knowledge of everything that took place. Apparently, the tape was made in May of 2023. He considers himself to be a whistleblower.
Real quick, y'all, everybody hit the like button. That's 1. And 2, drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Let me know who is in here. Say what's up in the chat. And drop your city in the chat so I can know where you at. I like to know what demographic of people are watching. So drop your city in the chat. And thirdly, along with hitting the like button, drop popcorn emojis in the chat also. Let's go.
And described to investigators how he traveled from Atlanta to Miami for the sex film and how he went about finding another escort to engage in the debauchery. So we're hearing this same narrative over and over again through many different people. Essentially, Diddy employs male prostitutes. He invites these escorts over. He's into watching them sleep with his women and also watching them sleep with men. It's just incredibly disturbing. And again, the biggest piece of this is all of Hollywood knew. They are all so deranged. They are all, in my opinion, sexual deviants. And it just, I feel like we have really turned the chapter on looking up to people in Hollywood. Like why have we ever looked up to people in Hollywood? I revisit my own mindset growing up and all of the glamour of Hollywood, the glossy pages of Vogue, and thinking, oh my God, I would love to have their lives. And then you realize these people are rejects. These people are disgusting.
That part right there, if you just sit back, like we're in the social media age, and all the things that we actually know now versus then, I literally would not want to be famous. Like I've done a little acting, but I don't or didn't do acting in order to become famous. I would do it specifically for the money, and I would just duck off and be done with it, because being famous in itself is actually a prison, because once you become famous, everybody knows you. Now you can't live amongst the, normal people. So now you have to literally go move to LA in Hollywood Hills, and you ain't even got no money. So the little money that you get, you got to spend on some Hollywood Hills $3 million or $10 million house that you literally don't even care to live in, because it's just you. A lot of these actors and actresses, they single because they can't find no mate, well, long-term mate, simply because they acting all the time. Because when you're acting, you're on a set for like 6 months. Who the hell wants to be with somebody that's going to be gone for 6 months? So these people be by themselves, single as I don't know what, in a big old $10 million mansion with 20 rooms, simply because they're famous. It's nuts. But what we're about to talk about is, of course, Diddy, along with Young Miami. She's looked at as a co-conspirator, where she's done a lot of things that actually helped Diddy in his devious doings, as in being a mule. In other words, she was a person allegedly carrying around a baby oil or making phone calls to people to make things happen, like somewhat his assistant. And, I got video to not prove that, but to concur with that, because I don't know nothing. Like I always say, I'm just here to talk about these things and to keep my foot, or our feet on Diddy's neck, because my number one goal is to do everything that I potentially can, but just me as myself, to keep Diddy in jail, because I said this before, Diddy can file for another opportunity to get bailed out. They're called bond hearings, and you can have multiple bond hearings. So if we don't keep Diddy's name in the news as a terrible piece of crap person, and everything dies down, next week, next month, 3 months from now, he can turn around and get a new bond hearing and bail out. We don't want that. We need him staying in prison or staying in jail so he can snitch. So drop your shit in the chat to the new people who just came in, and drop popcorn emojis in the chat.
They engage in debauchery. They have no self-control over their libido. They are all, in some manner, a prostitute, in my view, because they're prostituting themselves so they can get in the room with the right directors, the right music executives. They're willing to do anything for fame. And when it comes to that, at that moment, you really are doing a deal with the devil, which is why, as we've shown on past episodes, there have been so many artists that have stepped forward and have written in their music that they did a deal with the devil, that they essentially traded in their soul so that they could have fame. And really, the only way to move forward for those individuals is going to be that they need to find God. And let me tell you something, God ain't in Hollywood.
I just hired a local counsel in California. We will be filing that lawsuit within the week. I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute. Say that again. Say that again. Back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before. So like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow. Can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No, I
tape.
can't explain who the person was, but
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? Really? And you've seen it?
I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
So
you can verify
that it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video. And I can tell the video is pornographic in nature.
Y'all, I can talk about it because my mama said, who gonna check me? A male of the night, if you catch my drift, turns in an alleged videotape of Diddy's freak off to feds report. It's a lot of editing in this. If you want to see the original post, go to the nypost.com. Okay, let's get started. So a male of the night has...
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
The nypost.com. Okay, let's get started. So a male of the night has came forward and provided federal investigators with a videotape allegedly showing one of the beleaguered rapper Sean Diddy Combs' infamous freak-offs, according to.
This is exactly what the white woman just said in the video before this. So these are corroborating stories.
To a new report. The male of the night worker met with federal investigators working on the Upside Down Tango trafficking case against Diddy in New York on Wednesday.
Upside Down Tango, y'all already know it means sex.
Sources with
She used a lot of code words, so I want to make sure y'all understand what she's saying.
direct knowledge told TMZ. So this is coming from TMZ. He provided them with a copy of the tape, y'all.
What's up, October 3074? And no, Clarence is not Beyonce. Why would Beyonce? Come on, y'all. What in the world? Beyonce out of all the people.
This tape was in May 2023. This was not in the early 2000s. This was recently. As recent as May 2023, y'all. My Lord, let's keep going. Freak offs were the hip hop mogul's sick moniker for the rug at a D, Fuel Organics at a Ease, if you catch my drift. If you caught on, let me know. Which prosecutors say lasted days, which were rife with upside down tango abuse, illegal rugs at a D, and trafficked male or lady of the night. Y'all catching what I'm saying? The whistleblower stepped forward and described to the investigators how he traveled from Atlanta to Miami for the Upside Down Tango film, and how he went about finding another willing participant, male or female of the night, to engage in the debauchery. And this was the attached photo with the article, y'all. I had to give her a dress. But it's 2 ladies embracing while he's pouring.
What's up, Caffeine? Caffeine 8, I think.
Some spirits on them.
Everybody make sure to drop your seat in the chat. Let me know where you at, and hit the like button. We just started and we are at 77 likes. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all are hitting the like button, but we do need 100 more likes. And just know, by the time y'all do hit us with 100 likes, it's going to be probably 300 more people coming in. So I want to say hit the like button later on, but I'm not going to be talking to you. I'm going to be talking to the next group of people. So everybody make sure to hit the like button to bring in the next group of people, and that will help everybody else, because the more people that are in the chat, the more fun we all have.
Y'all, I just can't. Before I was going to do this video.
Oh, caffeinated. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't. What's up, caffeinated?
I was actually going to do a video about why there were beds everywhere. There's beds in the basketball court where his son is playing.
Wait, there's beds in the basketball court? Why would it be a bed in the... What?
Have you ever seen 2 beds in a basketball court? Why would they need them in his backyard?
What's up, Go Flex? You got a bed in his backyard.
Him and Chris Brown are partying on a big, huge bed. I'll show you a better picture. This is his bed, like out in the backyard. What is that used for? Are y'all used to going parties where they have big beds? Like, is that a thing? I don't think so. That would make me highly uncomfortable. But y'all tell me what y'all think down below, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
I didn't fuck a guy, but I had to let a guy perform oral sex on me.
Yeah.
To get my first special. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, yeah. The classic.
Yeah.
I just assume this is sort of public knowledge.
People are still like wowed by it.
Everyone knows this is what happens.
I thought, yeah.
I had to drink a flagon of scene just to get a commercial agent. Like, not even to get, I didn't even book a commercial.
I had a different like commercial initiation. I was like strung, you know, like, but upside down.
Yeah.
And it was a red room. They were always in a red room.
Red room.
Ton of candles, right? And
Yep.
then they just kept. You felt it getting warm. You're like, is the heat on? And they're like, no, there's a fire below you. And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, you're just like, you're like so much sweat pouring off you. You're naked, right? And then these men come in the room and they touch you. They don't like, for me, it wasn't like, I guess you could say it was sensual. It was more than sensual.
Yeah.
But when I left the room, I had an agent and I got a Sony commercial.
I think this is why you're doing theaters.
Yeah.
You know, because I just drank a flagon of and like, you know, I love that I'm doing
what in
clubs
the
and
world.
stuff, but
Yeah.
I feel like if I've been invited into the red room.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So how many rounds you be going?
Did he really try to pay Cat 50?
Do y'all remember this when Cat Williams said this? Shout out to Caffeinated. Thank you for the super sticker. Do y'all remember when Cat Williams said Diddy kept trying to pay him money to sleep with him? That was hard to believe. And then this came out. Y'all watch this real quick. And everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Watch this.
Did Diddy really try to pay Cat 50 million for a one-night stand?
I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times.
And it wasn't $50 million as a payment. It was a $50 million opportunity. So he had to turn down $50 million opportunities 4 times. It could have been the same opportunity. So I want y'all to think about this. Imagine Cat Williams being the excellent actor he is, right? And they're coming out with a movie that specifically fits Cat Williams. And then P. Diddy has something to do with the movie, whether he's in the background or whatever, or he's just a person to go find people. So he goes to Cat Williams and says, hey, I got this opportunity and they're willing to pay you $50 million. And Cat is like, all right, let's do it. Well, I got to get some of that booty. And he's like, no. And then he goes about his business. And then it's a possibility that they're still working on a movie and Cat is the main person that will fit the character in that movie that will pay him $50 million. And he goes back to Cat and is like, yo, you change your mind about the movie? Then he says, allegedly, did you change your mind about the booty? He's like, no, booty for the movie or movie for the booty. He's like, no, hangs up again. And then he calls them. So I think the $50 million is an opportunity for a movie. And he called him trying to pitch the movie to him 4 different times. I do not think Diddy is paying Cat Williams $50 million. That just don't make no sense, even for Diddy. So I think as an opportunity, that's $50 million. Let me know what y'all think.
4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Diddy is allegedly trying to kidnap and essay Cat Williams.
Diddy tried to sleep with them or forced them to sleep with him.
According to Cat, Diddy allegedly got furious when he turned down his $50 million offer. And
see, now I believe it. So now we're learning how much of a gangster Diddy is and how he runs around and says, I get whatever it is that I want. He gets, because this video says he tried to kidnap him. And I'm like, did he kidnap somebody? But now that everything is coming out, kidnapping is exactly what he does. So I'm like, damn. And real quick, contribute to the channel if y'all enjoy the, as the show goes by, not right now if y'all want to or whatever, but contribute to the channel. Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, $AARON 1000, $5, $10, $200, whatever y'all want to do. Cash App down under this video is $AARON 1000. Buy me lunch today. $5, 10,000. Not 10,000. $100. $5, $100, $10, whatever. Whatever y'all want to do. But contribute to the channel, y'all.
Trying to kidnap and essay Cat Williams.
Diddy tried to sleep with them or force them to
It
sleep
makes
with
sense
him.
now.
According to Cat, Diddy allegedly got furious when he turned down his $50 million offer, and he allegedly had his people abduct Cat, and he tried to force him into a freak-off session against his will.
What's happening, Puff? I'll be back to you if JD ain't had enough.
I owe you a dinner, man. I owe you a fucking dinner. I obviously can't afford to get
I'm
anything
gonna tell you
else.
like I told Puffy, I don't let men take me out, sir. I'm good.
According to Cat, Diddy was trying to seduce him for years and let Cat Williams tell her Diddy had offered him $50 million just for a one-night stand. Listen, it looks like Diddy has been down bad for Cat for a while now.
All right, let's get back to the video. I just wanted to remind y'all of how Diddy was so aggressive towards grown men. That's crazy.
The people don't.
You know them.
I know, but the people.
Uh-oh, hold on, back up.
Don't know that.
Oh yeah, the classic.
Yeah.
I just assumed this was sort of public knowledge. Like,
People are still like wowed by it. Like,
yo, do y'all believe this right here? Like, this is, it has to be a joke.
Have you ever seen two beds in a basketball court? Why would they need? Then in his backyard, him and Chris Brown are partying on a big, huge bed. I'll show you a better picture. This is his bed, like out in the backyard. What is that used for? Are y'all used to going parties where they have big beds? Like, is that a thing? I don't think so. That would make me highly uncomfortable. But y'all tell me what y'all think down below.
I ain't gonna lie. Having a bed in the backyard, I don't know what happens when it rains. They probably have a canopy or something, but it's still mildew. So it sounds cool from a conceptual standpoint, you know, having a bed in the backyard, a 20-foot bed, and everybody sleeping together. Well, not everybody, you know, women. That sounds cool, but a bed being outside, just period, is going to have a lot of mildew and bed bugs in it. And it's on the ground. So it's probably all kinds of stuff crawling through that bed. So no, it's disgusting, but mentally it sounds cool.
And I'll see y'all in the next video.
I didn't f a guy.
So this is the thing that I want to know. Do y'all believe this right here? Do y'all believe this?
But I had to let a guy perform oral sex on me.
Yeah.
To get my first special. A lot of people don't know that.
oh yeah, the classic.
Yeah.
Then he says the classic. I do not have the want or need to be famous. But for a lot of men who have a lifelong want to be famous, I can see the average man doing that. Imagine the average guy who wants to be a famous actor, and that's his lifelong goal. And he flies out to LA, sleeps on his homeboy's couch, and he's just going to say, I'm going to make it no matter what. I can easily see somebody saying, you're cute. How about we do this? You know, I'll do this to you. You ain't got to do nothing else, and you'll get the role. I can see any guy, any heterosexual guy who wants to be famous more than anything in life to let a dude do that. So it's not about whether a guy is gay or not. It's about whether a guy will let go or ignore his integrity to become famous. That's the thing that we have to always pay attention, because none of these dudes are the G word. They just want something more than they want to not do something. That's really it. If you would do anything to get in this room or get this acting role, you'll do it. So it's not about, oh, this dude gay, that dude. It's not that. It's you gotta look in the guy's eyes, pause, and say, is this the type of guy that would do anything to be successful? I ain't gonna do anything to be successful. I'm not going through all that stuff. So that's the thing we have to pay attention to. Will Smith, as an example, is one of those people who always said he wants to be the best, the absolute best in the world. I don't need to be the best in the world. I just want to take care of my family, and I don't need to be famous.
Assume this was sort of public knowledge.
Like, people are still like wowed by it. Like,
everyone knows this is what happens.
I thought, yeah.
I had to drink a flagon of semen just to get a commercial agent. Like, not
Really?
even to
Just to get an agent? So you go to agents and they say no? Damn, man, that's crazy.
I didn't even book a commercial.
I had a different like commercial initiation. I was like strung, you know, like, but upside down.
Shout out to Linda for the super chat. Cash App, I'm sorry. Shout out to Linda for the Cash App. Shout out to Rashida for the Cash App. And shout out to Rondell for the Cash App. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Yeah.
And it was a red room. They were always in a red room.
Red room.
Ton of candles, right? And then they just kept. You felt like getting warm. You're like, is the heat on? And they're like, no, there's a fire below you. And you're like, oh shit. And then in the morning, you're just like, you're like so much sweat pouring off you. You're naked, right? And
in the morning, why would you go to sleep naked in a house in a red room full of candles? What? Why are you spending the night at what? Where is the place that you spend the night at? Is hot, is a red room, a bunch of candles, and you spending the night?
And then these men come in the room.
What men come in the room? Security? So he's joking? Okay, EHC Bunny says he's joking. Okay. All right. Because I don't even know who these guys are. Do y'all know who these guys are?
And they touch you. They don't like, for me, it wasn't like, I guess you could say it was sensual. It was more than sensual.
Yeah.
Guys, would you let guys come in a room and touch you while you are naked? They don't do nothing else but touch on you while you naked. And then you'll get an acting role in Batman Part 7 or Avengers Part 8. Fellas, where y'all at? Would y'all just let dudes touch on you to get an acting role and you become the Black Adam? They get rid of The Rock and they make you Black Adam. Would you let dudes touch you? You ain't even gotta do nothing. They just touching you. See, I don't want to do none of that stuff. If somebody came to me and said, Mr. Let Go, we want you to be the next superhero in the whatever the hell, Power Rangers, or whatever the hell, I would say no. Because one, I know how much work it would entail. And two, I know I would have to give a tail. And three, I don't want to be famous. Like, even right now, it's weird. I'm not famous. I'm popular, right? I can go into Kroger and I can see people looking at me because they be like, is that Mr. Let Go? Like the girl that's like in the Kroger who we standing in the middle of the aisles where you know everybody got the self-checkout and there's a girl standing there and she's staring at me because she recognizes me. I don't even like that. So I would hate to actually be a famous actor and not be able to go buy some grapes and some salmon at a grocery store. I don't want that type of life. So even if they offered it to me and I don't have to do anything weird, I wouldn't take it. unless they gave me a shitload of money, but I would retire after I do the role because I don't care about it. So yeah, but guys, would y'all do it? I have no interest in being famous.
But when I left the room, I had an agent and I got a Sony commercial.
I think this is why you're doing theaters.
Yeah.
You know, because I just drank a flag and like, you know, I love that I'm doing clubs and stuff, but I feel like if I've been invited into the red room.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So how many rounds you be going?
You know.
The people don't.
You know though.
I know, but the people don't.
Okay, so
I'm
what's the
asking for the people.
What's the answer? What's the answer?
Baby, let me tell y'all something. On the witch yacht. This nigga don't go to sleep. I be like, God damn.
You stopped your music career, girl. You stopped it to be a mistress or to be in that cult.
So we're about to talk about 4 different people that are connected to Diddy. We're going to talk about Young Miami. Then we're going to talk about Meek Mill. Then we're going to talk about French Montana. Then we're going to talk about Ellen. And then Twitch mixed with Ellen. So it's like 4 and 5. Ellen and Twitch are the same thing. So those are the 4 subjects we're going to talk about today. So the first person is Mrs.
I'm really a whore. Like I'm a, like with a W. Like I'm a whore.
But define that though.
Like I'm a whore.
Fast forward to February 2024.
Room.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So how?
So we're gonna talk about Miss I'm a whore first.
Fire below you, and you're like, oh shit. And then in the morning, you're just like you're like so much sweat pouring.
Room.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So how many rounds you be going?
You know.
The people don't.
You know though.
I know, but the people don't.
Okay, so
I'm
what's the answer?
asking for the people.
What's the answer? What's the answer?
Baby, let me tell y'all something. On the witch yacht. This nigga don't go to sleep. I be like, God damn.
You stopped your music career, girl. You stopped it to be a mistress or to be in that cult. You stopped it. It's not like you were working and Diddy just fit around your schedule. You stopped it. That's the problem. Your label was frustrated with you. She's acting like, oh no, I'm doing everything I had to do. Here's the thing. You're non-talented. You can barely read. You don't really rap. And you need to rely on ghostwriters and your labels to put you in position. And then you're unfocused on your own career. And you then fall into a lifestyle that's bigger than the money that you make. Young Miami never wanted to be an artist. If she says she wanted to be an artist before she got famous, she's lying.
October 307-4 said, Puffy whored her out. She was already a whore. Let me tell you what her actual name is. What is Carisha's middle name? What is her middle name? What is Carisha's middle name? What is Young Miami's name?
Young Miami's full name is Carisha Romika Brownlee.
Her middle name is Romika. Any woman that has a name like Carisha Romika, she was a whore way before Diddy. Because, sorry ladies, but you can easily tell, and this is a proven fact, and fellas, let me know if y'all agree or not. It is a proven fact that if a woman has 2 ghetto names, Carisha Romika, she's a hoe. Why? Because that means her mother is a hoe because she's the one who named her. If a woman has 1 ghetto name, it's okay. But if she has 2 ghetto names, she's a hoe. Why? Because her mom was a hoe. Therefore, she named her daughter 2 hoe names. And she didn't have a father, hence how she got 2 whole names. That is a proven fact. Proven fact. So Young Miami with a middle name like Romika and a first name like Carisha, she's a hoe.
She never wanted to be an artist. She wanted to be popping. You know when girls be like, yo, I just want to be lit, and you can't get a definition of what lit is? That's what she wanted to be. So she just wanted to be lit. She never wanted to be an artist.
Like, stop posting this. Stop posting this. We don't need y'all to post it. I don't post positive about us. Y'all always trying to make us seem like we just got problems with everybody. We just these ghetto.
No, it's because y'all nasty and y'all are transporting GHB in baby oil bottles. That's why we posting you and talking about you. Because y'all are screwing up the black community. What are you talking about?
But we think your new nickname is going to be Carisha Maxwell. Okay, I didn't know your last name, but we're going to put Maxwell on it because you're the new Ghislaine Maxwell, okay? You're the chick that is the mother help to the Diddy Jeffrey Epstein operation.
When people first called out that this arrangement between Diddy and Young Miami was strange, some of y'all were stuck on romanticizing it. Y'all said she's just having fun and spending his money. And now here we are in the...
And I ain't gonna lie, Carisha is attractive. I don't know how she looks under that wig, but I would have to stop myself from smashing Carisha because she looked good. But her being with Diddy and knowing Diddy was peeing on her and stuff, I would have to ignore my own inhibitions and say no, but it would be very difficult for me to say no if I ran into Carisha and she's down bad a year after this and her career is in the toilet and I run into her in the club and she starts flirting with me or whatever. I seen you was talking about me. Who you think you did? And then we start talking or whatever. And she kind of like, you know, I would literally have to turn her down, but it would be hard because it would be hard. It would be difficult. Pause. Because she fine.
year 2024 with Young Miami being named in the latest assault allegations and lawsuit against Diddy.
Well, this TikTok user definitely has a point because
yo, wait. Caffeinated says, Aaron, that answer would be different if that baby oil got on her. She'd be like, psh. Next day, y'all like, no. Because the second that baby oil get on you, it's over. You know.
A lot of fans were romanticizing Young Miami and Diddy's relationship when PPL brought up obvious red flags. But now, chickens have come home to roost, and it turns out those red flags were pointing to something even more sinister than anyone could have imagined. People are now saying that Young Miami was to Diddy what Ghislaine Maxwell was to Jeffrey Epstein.
Yo, Katie says, proven fact. We talking about if a woman has two ghetto names, she's a whore. I've literally proven it. I don't know what the word is. What do you call it? I've literally I've literally proven it for myself. I'll just put it like that.
And well, we all know how that ended.
A judge has sentenced former British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell to 20 years in prison.
A federal jury convicted Maxwell in December for helping her longtime associate Jeffrey Epstein recruit teenage girls.
Rumors about Young Miami being on Diddy's payroll and allegedly helping him recruit unsuspecting young women and men for his FO parties have been swirling for a while. However, the speculations reached a boiling point after Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie brought light to Diddy's nefarious deeds in her lawsuit filed in November 2023. Cassie dated Diddy for 11 years, and back then, no one really suspected anything sinister was going on. However, Cassie's bombshell lawsuit revealed that almost the entire time she dated Diddy, she was being pressured to do unspeakable things. So of course, fans immediately raised concern about Young Miami, who started dating Diddy sometime in 2021. The fans were urging her to learn from Cassie and get as far away from Diddy as possible. However, Young Miami's reaction to Cassie's revelations was extremely bizarre, and it appeared that she continued seeing Diddy on the low. This is when people started speculating that Young Miami is not an innocent victim, but could be a potential accomplice in Diddy's alleged crimes. Fast forward to February 2024, and that's exactly what Young Miami is being accused of in the new lawsuit filed against Diddy by his former producer, Rodney Lil Rod Jones. Jones alleges that Young Miami helped Diddy lure young people into situations they didn't consent to, and this led some public figures like DJ Academics to proclaim that Young Miami is Diddy's Ghislaine Maxwell. And while Young Miami was initially defiant, clapping back at fans who were mentioning Diddy in her comments, it looks like she's now panicking big time because some of the stuff described in this lawsuit is actually diabolical and could potentially lead to serious legal trouble for Young Miami. But is there any evidence that Young Miami was working as Diddy's Ghislaine Maxwell? And how will she defend herself if these allegations lead to charges? Let's break it down.
Now that just get on my nerves. Y'all know exactly what the y'all trying to do. Stop trying to play with us. Stop playing with us.
People are all over the map with their reactions to the most recent lawsuit hitting Diddy, and this round, it's a former male employee dropping some serious bombshells, alleging that Diddy lured him to a lifestyle of wild parties fueled by substances and involving young individuals. The claims extend to some rather disturbing allegations, even dragging in names like Cuba Gooding Jr., Diddy's oldest son Justin Combs, and Young Miami's cousin. Now, the online world didn't waste a beat, quickly dubbing Young Miami as Diddy's Ghislaine Maxwell in reference to the controversial associate of Jeffrey Epstein. This sparked a frenzy of discussions, with fans highlighting numerous red flags in Young Miami's past relationship with Diddy. But let's go over some context first before we move on to the details of this new lawsuit. So no one really knows the scoop on how and when exactly Young Miami and Diddy first connected, but considering they're both into music, it's kind of assumed they bumped into each other at some industry event. Even before they spilled the beans about being a couple, gossip about a possible romance was already making the rounds.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit that like button.
In the summer of 2021, the media was buzzing with speculations.
City Girls was on her Insta story getting some Diddy love. Now, she was sitting on his lap and drinking from a bottle of his De Leon tequila. Now, Diddy is 51. Now, Young Miami is 27. The rumors sparked off back in June when they were spotted together at a party, but it seems to confirm that there is definitely some things going on.
However,
so Sandra said, do you think these females would have paid any attention to Diddy if he were not mega wealthy? Yes. Carisha ain't nobody. Carisha from Miami. She's just some hood rat. Her middle name is what? What is her middle name? What are you talking about? Her middle name is Romika. Who is she dating other than Diddy tried to holler at her. She didn't holler at Diddy. Y'all tripping. Y'all think, let me tell y'all something. There are thousands, millions of fine, big booty, pretty hood rats in the hood that are dating broke dudes because I dated them. And I ain't never had no P. Diddy money. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Talking about, do you think Diddy, she would have dated him if he ain't? Yes. What are you talking about? Women like Young Miami love dating broke, dumb dudes. Are you kidding me? Carisha is a hood rat that got saved by Diddy. Y'all are tripping. You ladies have no understanding of the way the world works. The finest women on the planet are hood rats. I'll say it again. The finest women on the planet are hood rats and they date broke dudes. What are you talking about? All right, so y'all tripping. Like Carisha is somebody.
Diddy and Young Miami, whose real name is Caresha Romika Brownlee, kept tight-lipped about their romance for months, even though they were spotted out and about together throughout late 2021 and early 2022. Even after plenty of time passed from the initial rumors, Diddy and Young Miami kept dodging the curious questions, adding more fuel to the public speculation. But then everything shifted in June 2022 when the couple decided to spill the beans during the first episode of Young Miami's Revolt podcast, Caresha Please. When Young Miami popped the question, "What are we?" on the episode, Diddy casually responded, "We're dating." However, he also made sure to add he's officially single.
What's your relationship status? Mr. Act Bad.
I'm single. I'm single. I'm dating. I'm just taking my time with life.
So who is?
We date. We dating.
She hates that. She don't want to hear that. She wants him to claim her. Hence what I'm saying. She's a hood rat. Of course she wants the diddler out of all people to claim her. You got to remember, at this particular point, he gave her this show, Carisha Please. It sucks. She has no talent. She's just a hood rat. And on top of that, this man doesn't even want to claim her But he claimed these other women. He claimed Cassie. He claimed Kim Porter. Why isn't he claiming Young Miami? Because if you look at if you look at Young Miami, and then you look at Kim Porter, and then when you look at Young Miami, and then you look at Cassie, they don't act like Carisha. Carisha is a hood rat. Was Kim Porter a hood rat? No, she was nasty because she was, complicit with all the stuff that Diddy was doing, but she wasn't a hood rat. Was Cassie a hood rat? No, she was also nasty because she was complicit to all the things Diddy was doing. But y'all got to look at the type of woman Young Miami is. Her name is Young Miami. Only hood rats would call themselves Young Miami. What are you talking about? So no, Carisha is not like them. Not like us, not like them. She's not like them. She's a hood rat.
Go have dates with friends.
Okay.
We go to exotic locations. We have great times. We go to strip clubs. I'm gonna take you to church.
I love it.
But this episode had another interesting moment because Diddy opened up about his breakup with Cassie, who has since moved on and started a family with Alex Fine. Caresha asked Diddy why it was so hard for him to move on from Cassie, and Diddy said he simply didn't want to let Cassie go. However,
See, he's still whining about Cassie while he's dating Carisha. I'll say it again. He's still whining about Cassie while he's dating Carisha. Look at Cassie. She's different.
In light of everything that
And I'm not saying it's because she's light-skinned, because Kim Porter is brown-skinned. So it's not colorism. It's hood ratism.
Cassie revealed in her lawsuit against Diddy, you can see how his words have a sinister and dark undertone.
Carisha wearing that necklace. Cassie was wearing that necklace.
This right here is eerie. Every woman that Diddy enslaved had to wear a tooth-like necklace. This tooth-like necklace, because I'm not gonna play the video, but I think Love Don't Cost a Thing. I got it in my notes. It's a video that somebody was in. Let me see if I can find it. It's a video, it's a rap video that somebody was in. Let me see. This necklace is a ritual piece.
She was sitting on his lap and drinking from a bottle of his De Leon tequila. Now,
Oh, it was J-Lo. Okay.
Diddy is 51. Young Miami is 27. The rumors sparked off back in June when they were spotted together at a party, but it seems to confirm that there is definitely some things going on.
However, Diddy and Young Miami, whose real name is Caresha Romeka Brownlee, kept tight-lipped about their romance for months, even though they were spotted out and about together throughout late 2021 and early 2022. Even after plenty of time passed from the initial rumors, Diddy and Young Miami kept dodging the curious questions, adding more fuel to the public speculation. But then everything shifted in June 2022 when the couple decided to spill the beans during the first episode of Young Miami's Revolt podcast, Caresha Please. When Young Miami popped the question, "What are we?" on the episode, Diddy casually responded, "We're dating." However, he also made sure to add he's officially single.
What's your relationship status? You missed the act bag.
Sorry, y'all. I went back too far.
We go to strip clubs. I'm gonna take you to church.
I love it.
But this episode had another interesting moment because Diddy opened up about his breakup with Cassie, who has since moved on and started a family with Alex Fine.
All right, we have 197 likes. We need to get 200 more likes. We need 200 more likes. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Now we need the new people. I need you new people watching to hit the like button. So we got 197 likes. We need 200 more likes.
Caresha asked Diddy why it was so hard for him to move on from Cassie, and Diddy said he simply didn't want to let Cassie go. However, in light of everything that Cassie revealed in her lawsuit against Diddy, you can see how his words have a sinister and dark undertone.
Carisha wearing that necklace. Cassie was wearing that necklace. Kim had a similar necklace. J-Lo also used to wear that necklace and emphasized removing it in her Diddy breakup song.
Yes. And she threw the necklace, and in slow motion, they were showing the necklace falling. There's something sinister about that necklace. Did Kim Porter wear the necklace though? Did Kim Porter wear, because Kim Porter is the only person that's dead. I wonder if Kim Porter wore the necklace, because that may mean something if Kim Porter never wore the necklace.
You guys think Carisha's still messing with Diddy?
Top 5 people I think going down with the dealer first. Neo, his baby.
Yeah, love don't cost a thing. It's a tooth of Satan necklace. Okay, so it's a tooth of Satan necklace. Yeah, he was in some real ritual stuff.
Mamas and wives try to warn us. Do not be Miss Independent around neither one of them. Stevie J, because Stevie J and Diddy are like best friends. Yet Diddy was best friends with Biggie, and Stevie J married Faith Evans, who was Biggie's wife. For goodness sake, my man has a feathered toothpick in his mouth with a straw hat. Why would you not have a wooden toothpick? And then you think about the Cassie and Nicki song, The Boys, and Nicki's like, did you really let me Stevie? And she's like, referring to the Jocelyn line, Jocelyn, someone who was groomed by Stevie J. They locked in. Stevie J looked like he steals from a lover's leg.
Wait. Stevie J married Faith Evans. Stevie J married Faith Evans. Is there some type of connection? Is Stevie J possibly... Stevie J, yo, there's a lot of things in these videos, yo. Stevie J married Faith Evans, just like Biggie did. Hold on, let's back up.
I'm gonna take you to church.
I love it. But this episode had another interesting moment because Diddy opened up about his breakup with Cassie, who has since moved on.
Sorry, y'all, I can't get it at the right time.
And started a family with Alex Fine. Caresha asked Diddy why it was so hard for him to move on from Cassie, and Diddy said he simply didn't want to let Cassie go. However, in light of everything that Cassie revealed in her lawsuit against Diddy, you can see how his words have a sinister and dark undertone.
Carisha wearing that necklace. Cassie was wearing that necklace. Kim had a similar necklace.
Kim had a similar necklace. So Kim Porter did wear the necklace also. So they all wore the necklace.
Jlo also used to wear that necklace and emphasized removing it in her Diddy breakup song. Do you guys think Carisha's still messing with Diddy?
Top 5 people I think going down with the dealer first. Neo, his baby mamas and wives try to warn us.
They call Neo Diddy Jr.
Do not be Miss Independent around neither one of them. Stevie J, because Stevie J and Diddy are like best friends. Yeah.
So Stevie J and Diddy are best friends, just like Biggie and Diddy was, and they both chose to marry Faith Evans. Or did Faith Evans choose to marry them? Because in the book, I'll play it in a minute if I can find it. In the book, in Kim Porter's last words in the book, Kim said, or allegedly said, because some people don't believe the book is real, that Diddy sent Faith Evans to date Biggie in order to keep an eye on Biggie. And she came back and told Diddy that Biggie and Tupac were about to come together, leave their respective record labels, and start their own record label. Yes, Faith was a plant. And then when Diddy found out what Faith told him, he said, stay with him and marry him. Think about this. So when she married him and Biggie died, not only did Diddy come up off of his death because he was he owned all the music, but Faith came up off of his death from the insurance money because she was the wife of somebody that just died. So Faith and Diddy both made millions of dollars off of Biggie's death, according to the book.
Diddy was best friends with Biggie, and Stevie J married Faith Evans, who was Biggie's wife. For goodness sake, my man has a feathered toothpick in his mouth with a straw hat. Why would you not have a wooden toothpick? And then you think about the Cassie and Nicki song, The Boys, and Nicki's like, did you really let me, Stevie? And she's like, referring to the Jocelyn line, Jocelyn, someone who was groomed by Stevie J. They locked in. Stevie J looked like he steals from Lover's Lane. He was the lube lugger. He was the baby oil boy. B.O.B. say call you.
Not the lube lugger.
Bob. It hurt me to put Mary, Monet, Tejada, J. Blige on this list. Mary Boots love her some Diddy. They brother and sister, and the apple can't fall too far from the tree. Carisha, please. I was so hurt when Carisha got caught up in all this messes. I'm like, babe, we were supposed to get the money and go. Not get caught up and wrapped up on a plane carrying nothing. JT is gone. Your hair is gone. Ghost Rider gone. Will Smith. His son has lately allegedly, like all this is alleged by the way, says that, he was, look it up. Jaden was talking about the freak offs and all.
Oh, Jaden was talking about the freak offs? I gotta look that up.
This stuff back in April. When Diddy was sending out those invitations by VHS, Will was all up in the boys like, come to Diddy party, come to Diddy party. And that made sense why Jada Megamind always talking bad about him, because like, where he gonna go? She got so much dirt on him, like go cry at the freak off, but don't be wiping your eyes because you got that baby.
She said Jada's Megamind ass.
So when Diddy said, Carisha, please, he really meant, Carisha, can you please hold this brick for me? In these Diddy court documents, it says that Young Miami was moving that coco for Diddy. Specifically, pink coco. I didn't even know the coco comes in different flavors. I thought it just came in white. It's like Pretty Patties from SpongeBob. But it doesn't stop there. There's also documentation that suggests that Young Miami was P. Diddy's ex-worker and was getting paid monthly via wire transfer. If everything is true in these documents, the diddler is cooked. People are asking, what did Diddy do? The real question is, what did he not do? Who did he not mess with?
Faith and Jaguar Wright are cousins? I thought her and Mary J. Blige was cousins. I don't think it's Faith? Maybe. I thought her and Mary J. Blige were cousins.
Doesn't matter if you're a kid, a woman, or a man, he's gonna get to you. Do you remember when Young Miami was so adamant about being Diddy's girlfriend? Now that all this is going down, I bet that she really regrets it. Because that same person who put all that investment into your career is the same person who took it all away from you.
When it comes to Diddy, why do you think that you are so heavily involved in everything? Like everything that comes out about him.
They are snitching. Talking about, why have you been so involved in the baby oil trafficking? And you tell on yourself.
Like you said, it's automatically, well, what you think? Well, how you feel? What you got to say?
Because people feel like I was Diddy's biggest cheerleader and I made him my brand. And I feel like Diddy was...
Because you didn't want to be a rapper. You just wanted to hold yourself out and make some money. That's literally what it was. You wanted to hold yourself out to somebody who had money and not have to do no work. That's why you left. Damn, what's the other girl's name? She's doing well now. What's the other girl's name from the City Girls? JT. That's why you left JT just high and dry when you got with Diddy, because you never wanted to do it in the first place. Like, these chicks, they don't want to work. They don't want to do nothing. They just want to find somebody rich and just be their girlfriends. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do no damn work. JT is out here she's out here working. But you're lazy. What's up, Fran?
Slap on my ass. I ain't never think I was bigger than the program. I was still on my City World shit.
Oh, okay. So Faith Evans is her cousin. Okay.
I was still doing remixes. Don't play with it.
You know, Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane.
Somebody want to hear that mess. You trash, Young Miami. Just go be a hoe somewhere else.
pressure.
I was still working. City Girls was on tour with Jack Harlow. We had.
Let me tell y'all something, and this is a fact. When City Girls only sold 3,500 copies, I'll say it again. When City Girls only sold 3,500 copies in their first week, their record company said, y'all can't put out no more music until y'all figure out why your audience don't want to listen to y'all stuff. So come out with a new sound, do something different, or we're not putting out anything. So she keeps trying to come out with music, and her record label is saying no because it's the same old stupid City Girl stuff. And they literally told her that her audience is now 10 years older. Because if you think about it, when the City Girls first came out, I think it was like 5 to 8 years ago. Well, the City Girl audience are now in their 30s. They don't want to hear that mess no more. And she keeps trying to come out with the same act bad, I'll take his money and leave. Well, one, you're not believable because you didn't get his money and leave. You're still caught up with the dude. And two, you're a bad asset because you're implicated with all this mess. And then three, you've shown how lazy you are. The second you got a whiff of somebody rich, you stop working. So no, you are never going to come out with an album because one, you're trash, and two, nobody believes in you no more.
Bad, Diddy came to me with the song, told JT let's get on this record. Like I was still doing City Girls shit. I was heavily involved in the group. I never thought I was bigger than the program.
So with Diddy, what was your experience with dating him? Because I feel like in the headlines, it's a lot of just chaos and it's a lot of allegations. And so I think that's what makes people feel like, well, since you were so heavily involved, you were a part of these things or you were around these things. So what was your experience like, dating him?
Well, I met Diddy at P Party and I met him when he was in a love era. And I met Diddy when the world was celebrating him and giving him his flowers while he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was getting the Global Icon Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Key to the City. He had a new album that was coming out. So I was celebrating him with the world. And I just feel like everybody trying to crucify me for it. Like, you was his biggest advocate. You was his cheerleader, but I was just celebrating when the world was celebrating him.
Mm-hmm.
So why am I being crucified or why am I being separated?
Yeah.
When I was dating him, it was love, the frequency.
Oh, really? It was baby oil, drugs. So it wasn't love. It was drugs.
It's how we used to laugh. It's like, it's always, what's up, queen?
Yes.
So I just felt like I met him in a whole new era and that wasn't my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I met him, it was just like, I told y'all on season 1, I even asked him like, why you fucking with me? Why you fucking with a city girl?
Yeah.
Why you coming into my room? Because I'm also.
And then another thing, look who she's hanging with. She's hanging with this little weird old dude. Like, she is nobody. She's a hood rat. Look who she's hanging with. She's hanging with the little fat dude that don't even know if he's a woman or a man.
Some whole other shit. Like, my lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, when I got with him, he was just a man. Like, it was more of like, okay, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna sit, we gonna communicate, we gonna get solutions. What's going on? Like, we ain't even going that route. So that was my experience with him.
So a lot of the things that people really like say about him, you didn't experience that as in dating. That's not something that you saw. So is that the reason why you never said anything? Is that the reason why when all of these allegations and lawsuits came apart, like, why didn't you speak?
Because I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience. And I can't speak on something that I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at the time. I don't know that person and that wasn't my experience.
You're lying. You're lying.
With you being, I feel like, a survivor of domestic.
Oh my God. Oh, he about to say something else. Never mind.
Violence. He never hit you in a relationship. He was never violent. It was that something that you had to tolerate, or that wasn't a part of, because I feel like that's the biggest thing to him right now is, what he going through in these lawsuits and, that video that came out. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people are wondering, was that your experience? And I know personally that you've been through domestic violence before, and I don't think that's something that you've grown from and that you don't tolerate.
Shut up.
I've been through domestic violence in 2 relationships. And I told myself, after the second relationship, I would never put myself in that situation again. Especially now being that I'm a mom. I was a mother then, but like having a daughter.
I was a mother then, but y'all heard that, right? This is how stupid she is. She turns around and says, I'm a mom. Well, I was a mother then, but now. Really? Listen to this stupid shit. Women just talk just to be talking.
Fuck with a city girl.
Yeah.
Why you coming into my world?
Your girl.
Because I'm on some whole other shit. Like, you know my lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, when I got with him, he was just a man. Like, it was more of like, okay, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna sit, we gonna communicate, we gonna get solutions. Okay. What's going on? Like, we ain't even going that route. So that was my experience with him.
So a lot of the things that people really like say about him, you didn't experience that as in dating. That's not something that you saw. So is that the reason why you never said anything? Is that the reason why when all of these allegations and lawsuits came apart, like, why didn't you speak?
Because I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience.
Do y'all believe her? Yes or no? That Cassie video was triggering for me. Oh, sorry for what you may have went through something. Sorry for what you may have been through, Caffeine. I'm not playing anything like that today, so I don't want to trigger anybody. But whatever, if you went through something or not, I'm sorry for what you either went through or witnessed. Because I know that has to be harsh.
And I can't speak on something that I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at the time. I don't know that person, and that wasn't my experience.
So with you being, I feel like, a survivor of domestic violence, he never hit you in a relationship. He was never violent. It was that something that you had to tolerate, or that wasn't a part of, because I feel like that's the biggest thing to him right now is, what he going through in these lawsuits and, that video that came out. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people are wondering, was that your experience? And I know personally that you've been through domestic violence before, and I don't think that's something that you've grown from and that you don't tolerate.
I've been through domestic violence in 2 relationships. And I told myself, after the second relationship, I would never put myself in that situation again. Especially now being that I'm a mom. I was a mother then, but like,
you was a mother then.
Like, I would never put myself
in that
position. I don't stand for domestic violence. I'm just not going for that.
So do you feel like with dating Diddy, like, was it a business relationship? Do you feel like it was beneficial for you?
I feel like it was beneficial for both of us. I think that, I was able to come and be a brand ambassador for DeLeon and take it to a whole nother level, because I feel like, I won't say nobody wasn't drinking DeLeon, but
nobody wasn't drinking DeLeon.
But when I came, it was just like, it's a city or a summer, we drinking DeLeon, we acting bad. So I feel like I was an asset. I honestly just feel like with Diddy, like, I met him at a P party, and I don't know what his intentions was, but I don't know if it was like business or he really liked me, but I felt like, when he got me, he really saw something in me.
Vita snitching. Young Miami spent Christmas and Thanksgiving with Diddy, and her kids were not present. And she's sitting there saying, I'm a mom. You're a hoe. That's what you are.
And that's why he was like, you know what? You got a big personality. Like, you should do a podcast. I'm really a whore. Like, I'm with a W. Like, I'm a whore.
But define that, though.
Like, I'm a whore.
And why? Allegedly.
I wasn't going into the relationship thinking like, I want to get a purse. I want to go on.
She said it herself, not me.
Private jets. I want to get diamonds. Like,
You think that audio that they put out was real?
yeah, that was up.
All right, now we're about to talk about Meek Mill. So my whole reason for talking about this is how you have to be careful of who you surround yourself with, because you can turn around and end up being a co-conspirator to a Diddy type of person. So whether it's Young Miami or Meek Mill or the rest of these little sissy dudes, they know what they're doing. Diddy has been the G word since he was a teenager. So every man and every woman that's been around Diddy for a long period of time knows exactly what Diddy is into. So when you see Meek Mill dressing like Diddy, Meek Mill literally dressed just like Diddy. There's plenty pictures of Meek Mill and Diddy dressing alike, like girlfriend and boyfriend. I don't care what anybody says. That in itself is gay. That in itself is. So do I think Young Miami knew everything Diddy was doing? Do you think Miami was literally like being a blank mule for all of the, things that he was doing? Yes. Do you think she was making phone calls and threatening people on behalf of Diddy? Yes. With Meek Mill, do you think, or do I think he was gay for pay? Yes. Any man that is around Diddy on a normal basis gave up their butts. I don't give a damn what you think or who the dude portrays himself as. If you seen him around Diddy more than 10 times, he don't gave up his butt to Diddy. I don't give a damn who he is, including Meek Mill. Milk Mill.
I wasn't going into the relationship thinking like, I want to get a purse. I want to go on private jets. I want to get diamonds. Like,
You think that audio that they put out was real?
yeah, that was up. Nicki put that out there.
Nicki Minaj.
That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit with me.
Y'all, this drama is packing some insanity because, according to Jaguar Wright, Nicki Minaj might be the mastermind behind that jaw-dropping leaked video of Meek Mill and Diddy. And why? Allegedly, it's payback time for Meek putting her through some serious stuff 8 years back. Apparently, Nicki's been holding on to some major saltiness over how Meek treated her, and she allegedly went to the extent of orchestrating the leak by paying off the bodyguard to play the fall guy. And let's not forget those wild allegations flying around about Diddy and Meek having some kind of affair. Lil Rod's lawsuit definitely fanned those flames.
Calabasas. Meek and Mill out in Calabasas.
Accusing Diddy of taking Meek to, well, let's just say Pound Town. And then bam, next thing we know, that tape of Diddy and Meek is all over social media, leaving everyone absolutely shook to their core. Talk about a plot twist straight out of a Hollywood thriller. Girl, you need to get on this drama because Nicki did not come to play.
All right, but do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Because I do.
You said what?
Wait, why Soulja Boy don't know nothing about it? Soulja Boy know or don't know? Because if you know, say you know. But when you say you don't know nothing about it, What you hiding, soldier boy? Now, forget about the sound. Y'all already know what the sound is. I want y'all to look at when they are dressing alike. He was definitely taking Meek Mill through Pound Town.
And why. Allegedly, it's payback time for Meek putting her through some serious stuff 8 years back. Apparently, Nicki's been holding on to some major saltiness over how Meek treated her, and she allegedly went to the extent of orchestrating the leak by paying off the bodyguard to play the fall guy. And let's not forget those wild allegations.
Shout out to Cheek Mill.
Flying around about Diddy and Meek having some kind of affair. Lil Rod's lawsuit definitely fanned those flames, accusing Diddy of taking Meek to, well, let's just say Pound Town. And then bam, next thing we know, that tape of Diddy and Meek is all over social media, leaving everyone absolutely shook to their core. Talk about a plot twist straight out of a
DJ Khaled too. Allegedly, Diddy likes fat dudes. I'll say it again. Allegedly, Diddy really likes taking down fat dudes like DJ Khaled. What was the father from that sitcom?
Hollywood thriller. Girl, you need to get on this drama because Nicki did not come to play.
Biggie.
But
TD Jakes. Yep. There you go. Yep.
do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers?
Yeah, the police officer from Family Matters. Somebody said they walked in on a police officer from Family Matters. But definitely, yeah. So he has a thing for fat dudes. Carl Winslow. There you go. Carl Winslow. Have you noticed that P. Diddy always keeps a fat dude around him? Have y'all ever noticed that? P. Diddy always keeps a fat dude around him.
In the industry.
So if you look at Carl Winslow, you look at Corey Gamble. Is he fat? TD Jakes, Carl Winslow, DJ Khaled, Notorious B.I.G. He always kept a fat dude somewhere around him.
Oh no, Queen.
Saucy Santana. Yep. Another fat dude. Yep. Saucy Santana. Yep. Somebody keeps saying Rick Ross. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But like I said, if you've seen a man in videos or pictures next to Diddy over and over, he got that ass. Possibly Fat Joe. Yeah. Yep.
We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Corey Gamble isn't fat. Now that I know.
Okay.
Heavy D.
Because I do.
You said what?
Look at him wearing the same thing, y'all. So this right here is a meme. It's not real. And I think it's hilarious. And Meek Mill is so upset that people are making up these things about him. But we can't sit here and feel bad for Meek Mill because this is the price you pay when you want to, play around with, gay dudes who got money, So I'm sorry. This is the price you pay. You got to get these jokes.
Nobody helps Meek because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going.
He out here bunny hopping for white men. Like this is really
Out loud.
This is gay shit, you know? And I do reserve the right to get punched in the face by Meek Mill if he ever catches me out and heard or watch me on a live and I get beat up. I'm okay with getting beat up because that kind of like that comes with the territory of making content like this and calling people out. So Meek, if you see this, you can beat me up, whatever, with your goons or whatever, I don't know. Me and you, I would probably choke you out. But you got goons or whatever. So I reserve the right to get beat up if y'all ever see me out somewhere and you want to confront me about me calling you gay. But I will call you gay in your face. I'll get beat up by your goons. So it is what it is. But why would you beat me up, though? If somebody called me gay, I wouldn't beat them up because I ain't got no reason to beat them up. I ain't got no reason to be mad. So if you do beat me up, Meek Mill, that will actually prove that you are gay. Because why are you trying to beat me up if you ain't gay? Keep that in mind.
Count out loud. 30. Huh? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42. Keep up. Keep going. 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. Keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on your buddy hops. They suck. Your buddy hops suck. You got 250 more to go.
You know, he's really not that bright. That kid is not that bright.
Up in the water now. Go in right now. Do not embarrass yourself. You can do this.
No man like this can beat me in a one-on-one fight. No man that looks like this can beat me in a one-on-one fight. I said goons. I didn't say him. I said his goons can beat me up. This dude right here can't beat me up by himself. I said him and his goons catch me, not him. This dude can't beat me up.
I'll be in with you. Come on. You can do it.
Look, he's on a white man's yacht, and a white man is telling him to jump in the water. What kind of mess is this? A white man is telling you to jump in some water. This is gay.
I'll be in with you. Come on. You can do it. Let's go.
Look, he don't want to do it. He don't want to do it. You got a white man making you bunny hop like a girl, and now he has you on his yacht, making you jump in some water. You're disgusting, sir.
Right.
Up in the water now. Go in right now. Do not embarrass yourself. You can do this. I'll be in with you. Come on. You can do it. Let's go. Go. Come on. You can do it. This video's taking too long.
Nowhere in hell. Nowhere in hell. What kind of dignity do you have? Zero. Nowhere in hell. So when I see memes like this, I laugh because I think it's true. Because of what all I've seen.
Oh, Queen, we don't know nothing about undercovers. I don't know. We don't know about that.
Why we don't know nothing about that, bro?
Because I do.
You said what?
Oh, fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that ass, nigga.
This right here is hilarious. But I ain't got nothing against Meek Mill. But I did say this. If you're down with Diddy, if you're on the side of Diddy, you're an enemy of mine. So Stevie J is trash. Diddy is trash. Meek Mill is trash. Even Kim Porter, because Kim Porter sat next to Diddy when they plan on deleting Biggie. Kim Porter sat next to Diddy when he conspired to shoot Tupac both times. What's up, Magnum ICU? So she's trash. His kids, well, his adult kids, are also trash because they was at Diddy's house when they raided it back in March. All of them are trash. His mama is trash because his mama is the one who had him doing all this stuff. So F P Diddy and F his whole family other than his little kids because they don't know nothing.
And then there is this trendy audio lyric of Meek saying,
Dream chasers. I hope they forgive me for what I did with Diddy. I hope they forgive me for what I did with Diddy. What do you mean by that?
listening to those lyrics with this whole situation that we now know of, don't you want to know what he really did with Diddy? And here's one funny thing. The bond became so strong that Meek Mill started going after 50 Cent for beefing with Diddy's son. Your Federal, the street, and in Queens know that while you're trying to pick on a little boy, your own son hates your guts. LOL. I'm so grateful to be on an island with my son and his friends on his B-Day. Don't follow these guys. They miserable lives be terrible. Well, I told y'all, 50 leaves nothing untouched. He clapped back ASAP with the Diddy and Sons photo alongside his tweet to me. Now, why would you say some like this to me when you know the feds are investigating? Is you stupid or is you dumb? LOL. As if that wasn't savage enough, he went on posting. You sold 6K copies your last project. You should not be on vacation, still chasing the dream or embracing the nightmare. Standing by your man. That I respect. The suspicions about Meek being Diddy's shouty wop have gotten even more intense from that time, and it would be difficult to convince anyone right now that he is not. Mind you, even if Meek was fighting the right battle, it was at the wrong time for the wrong person. Simply because the investigations have all been conducted and Diddy could be found guilty, who wouldn't believe Meek and Diddy played around? And that's why people believe this video to the moon.
Because first of all, it had Meek Mills, it had Stevie J, they had redacted their names, and they had Usher, and they redacted their names and just said a performer of the Super Bowl and a Philly rapper. That Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly. Anytime two rappers or two people in the industry come dressed up alike on more than one occasion, listen here, man. My dudes in Philly, I got some.
You're a whole sissy if you dressing alike with another dude. Y'all both showing up to a party dressed alike. Y'all sissies.
Real strong dudes in Philly, they don't play that shit. And they probably embarrassed for the fact to see that Meek Mills, one of the street guys that came out of there, got caught up in this Hollywood shit. He dressing like Diddy, hugged up with Diddy, two men dressed alike. It's just like two men laying down. They both homos. They checked his Google search and all the other shit. And he was searching for some online gay porn and all the other shit like that. Oh, wow. That shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy that money, that lifestyle, and you trying to fit into something get you.
Oh, we met in Vegas.
All right, now we're about to talk about French Montana. So before we do that, I need everybody to hit the like button because the likes are still low. I've been trying to not say hit the like button as much. And when I don't say hit the like button, y'all don't hit the like button. So one, everybody hit the like button. And two, drop popcorn emojis in the chat because we're about to go to sissy number 3 or co-conspirator number 3. Because I'm sorry. And I'm open to getting punched in the face. I'm a man. You know, if I say it right here, I'll say it in your face. And if you bigger than me, you are going to punch me in the face. And I'm okay with that because I understand what these words are attached to. But if you punch me in the face, that actually means that you are a sissy. Because other than that, why would you punch me in the face? Keep that in mind. So shout out to Donald Banks. The baby oil getting on you is like the acid blood getting on you from when you injure one of the aliens and it hits. Earlier, I was like, if I run into Carisha, it'll be hard for me to turn her down because she is attractive. And somebody said if she got some baby oil and she's slinging on me, I'd be like, ah! Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat and hit the like button. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these likes up. Everybody watching, hit the like button because half of y'all have not hit the like button. And let's go, because I got another video about something very crazy that French Montana is going to say. So now we about to talk about sissy number 3, French Montana.
Who wouldn't believe Meek and Diddy played around? And that's why people believe this video to the moon.
Because first of all, it had Meek Mills, it had Stevie J.
Yes, the baby oil is laced with GHB. Yes, we talked about that yesterday. Does anybody know? I mean, does anybody not know about the baby oil thing? Real quick before we move on. Does anybody know about the baby oil stuff, or does anybody not know? Does anybody not know about the baby oil stuff? That it wasn't baby oil? Okay, y'all saying y'all don't know. Okay, so let me play this other video to catch y'all up. Yes, we talked about that yesterday. Here it is. So we're going to talk about this, and we're going to get to the other stuff.
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Johnson & Johnson. For decades, they've been helping me slide past resistance.
It's not baby oil. It's GHB. Who has 1,000 bottles of baby oil? If baby oil was such a big part of all these parties and all the things that Diddy did to his victims, some celebrities would have made a joke about it here and there. We would have heard about it. Especially Chrissy Teigen couldn't be paid to shut her mouth. That bitch would have cracked a joke about it, for sure. I just watched this man's TikTok about how it's not a baby oil. It has to be laced with drugs. So as I'm reading the comments, someone said that's why Jaguar Wright said in one of her interviews at the end, she said blink twice.
Blink Twice is a movie that I would suggest for everybody to go watch. Every woman watching this, please go watch the movie Blink Twice. It's out in the movie theaters now, and you can also stream it on Amazon Prime.
Blink Twice.
It's called Blink Twice.
Twice was a movie with Channing Tatum. He would spray perfume onto women who would make them forget everything. So then somebody else in the comments said, yeah, and GHB is slippery. So I look up, what is it called on the street? Look at the last one, liquid ecstasy. Side effects that include seizures and comas. It was taken off the shelves or something in like the 60s. What is GHB used for in bodybuilding? Performance enhancement additive. What are the positive side effects of GHB? Feelings of euphoria. What is GHB for parents?
And the biggest side effects to the GHB is insomnia, forgetfulness. I was going to say insomnia, forgetfulness. It makes you forget. You literally do not remember anything that happened.
Usually available as a clear.
Thank you, amnesia. Yeah, amnesia. Thank y'all. Amnesia.
Liquid. It's not baby
What's up, Moeezy?
oil. It just makes sense because why would the feds
needed relaxation of GHB. What is GHB, you may ask? So GHB it literally produces the feelings of euphoria, relaxation and sociability, and an increased sex drive, which, was very needed at these freak-offs of Diddy's parties. So it is a potent sedative causing users to lose consciousness and fall into a deep sleep from which they may not wake up for several hours. When in a GHB sleep, people may have trouble breathing and convulsions can occur. GHB liquid form allows it to be slipped into drinks, and its sedative effects prevent victims from resisting sexual assault. GHB can also cause amnesia, meaning that when people recover from the drug's effects, they may not remember what happened.
That part right there. Amnesia. All right. So quick commercial break, and then we about to get to French Montana. Oh, actually, I got something crazy. After this commercial, I'm about to show you something crazy about French Montana. The man literally admitted that he be doing butt stuff. Let's go. Solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, forgive their father, forgive what happened to them, and most importantly, hear her mother's side of the story that she never divulged to you, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. All of the resentment, the lack of being heard, but all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. All right, here we go. What I'm about to show you is absolutely crazy. This man literally admits it. Check this out.
All right. Let me just get one more off.
Go ahead.
Pause.
Nicki Minaj got a new song out. She
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
says something like,
Hold on, I gotta back this up because it's crazy. Pause.
let's start this shit off right. Let me just get one more off.
Go ahead.
Nicki Minaj got a new song out. She says something like, I make your ass quench like French or something. I didn't know what she was talking about.
I make your ass quench like what? I make your ass what? Oh my God. But he does not deny it.
Quench like French or something. I didn't know what she was talking about.
What?
Do you know what she was talking about?
When you wake up and you just hear, French this, French down, and female battle rap, and you're just like, when you wake up, you just, you know what I mean?
Well, it's fucked up that you know what she talking about. You ain't even gonna tell. God damn.
I don't know like you. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Listen.
When you heard it, what was you thinking?
I was trying to catch flashbacks because I don't really remember nothing like before 2019 like that.
Going back to what this woman said right here.
GHB can also cause amnesia.
GHB can do what?
Assault. GHB can also cause amnesia, meaning
GHB can cause amnesia, right?
assault. GHB can also cause amnesia, meaning that when people recover from the drug's effects, they may not remember what happened. Amnesia, meaning that people prevent victims from resisting sexual assault. GHB can also cause amnesia, meaning that when people recover from the drug's effects, they may not remember what happened.
All right, y'all heard that, right? So let's go back to this video.
Because I don't really remember nothing like before.
Wow. We got to back this up. Pause. I don't even remember He don't even remember getting poked.
Let's start this shit off right. Let me just get one more off. Go ahead. Nicki Minaj got a new song out. She says something
What's up, Chris Barton?
like, I make your ass quench like French or something. I didn't know what she was talking about.
What?
Do you know what she was talking about?
When you wake up and you just hear, you know, French this, French down, and female battle rap, and you're just like, oh, when you wake up, you just, you know what I mean?
But it's
You know what I mean? No, I don't know. What is you wake up and just, you know what I mean? Like, what? Is it true or is it not true? What does it make your ass flinch like French? What?
Female battle rap, and you're just like, oh, when you wake up, you just, you know what I mean?
But it's
What is that? You wake up and, you know what I mean?
up that you know what she talking about. You ain't even gonna tell. You know, God damn.
I don't know like you. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
When you heard it, what was you thinking?
I was trying to catch flashbacks because I don't really remember nothing like before 2000.
I'm trying to catch flashbacks of what? When your booty was clenching? What you trying to catch flashbacks from, bro? I told you these niggas gay.
Bro,
when you heard it, what was you thinking?
I was trying to catch flashbacks because I don't really remember nothing like before 2019 like that.
Wow.
So I just.
Why you don't remember now?
Cause that was the year like I really stopped drinking. So it's like, you know, we used to have a lot of wild nights in LA.
He's not even disputing it. He's not even disputing it. He's not even disputing it. Let somebody be like, yeah, I did this and this and let go. Nigga, you crazy? I'm not going to get mad and or try to fight the person, but I will just simply say, nah, I don't know what he talking about. That wasn't me. That ain't me. I'm not doing no mess like that. He didn't even do that. But remember,
GHB can also cause amnesia, meaning that when people recover from the drug's effects, they may not remember what happened.
You don't remember now.
Cause that was the year like I really stopped drinking. So it's like, you know, we used to have a lot of wild nights in LA.
Ass clenching nights.
He asked him, ass clenching nights. He literally asked him, and what does he say next?
Wait.
Ain't no man finna be like, wait, we had some wild nights. Ass clenching nights? I'm like, no. I don't mean that. He didn't say that.
I was trying to catch flashbacks because I don't really remember nothing like before.
I ain't never had an ass clenching night. What in the hell?
2019 like that. So I just.
Why you don't remember now?
Yo, the way they looking at him, they know it's true. The way they looking at him like, why you don't remember nothing? They looking at him like they know it's true. French Montana's a girl, bro.
So I just.
They both, look how they both looking at him. They both looking at him like, why you remember nothing? What happened? Golly. This is bad.
Why you don't remember now?
Cause that was the year like I really.
Look. Whenever somebody start grabbing their head and start that means they nervous. Look at what he starts doing when they bruh.
Remember nothing like before 2000.
Watch how many times he starts touching his hat. Everybody look at how many times he touches his hat when he gets these questions asked. Watch how, just watch his mannerisms.
Right. Let me just get one more off.
Go ahead.
Pause.
Nicki Minaj got a new song out. She said
he's nervous. He already knows what he talking about.
something like I make your ass quench like French or something. I didn't
Now look how they looking. They are all leaned in like, we know you gay, nigga.
know what she was talking about.
What?
Do you know what she was talking about?
When you wake up and you just hear, you know, French this, French down, and
Now watch how he starts shaking. Watch out. He gonna shake.
female battle rap. You just like, yo, when you wake up, you just, you know what I mean?
Well, it's
What's with the shaking?
the bitch. You know what she talking about.
The mannerisms shows that he's guilty. The flinching, the shaking, the grabbing your head is true.
Oh, you ain't even gonna tell. God damn.
I don't know like you.
Look at his hand. Why you grabbing on your hat, sir?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
When you heard it, what was you thinking?
I was trying to catch flashbacks because I don't really remember nothing like before 2019. Like
all the baby oil splashed in my face and the GHB. I don't remember nothing.
That. Oh. So I just.
Why you don't remember now?
Cause that was the.
There you go with the hat again. Look. There you go with the hat again. The mannerisms.
Oh.
Second, every time they ask him one of these questions, he go grabbing the hat. Meek Mill and French Montana are girls.
So I just.
Why you don't remember now?
Cause that was the year like I really stopped drinking. So it's like, you know, we used to have a lot of wild nights in LA.
Now he's going to ask the question.
Ass quenching nights.
Wait.
Bruh. These niggas is gay. And for any of you out there, if you say something crazy about somebody online, always be prepared to see those people in person. I am prepared to see French Montana or Munch Montana and Cheek Mills. I'm prepared to see them in person. If something ever happens, I'm prepared, because you can't just talk crazy about somebody, whether it's true or not, about them online, and don't ever expect to run into these people in person. Because I be at different, not Diddy parties, but I be at different events. I go to events. So yeah, there's a possibility that I will run into these people, and I'm prepared to get into a fight or defend myself if these niggas run up on me. But I understand if they do want to run up on me, because I did call both of them girls, because they are.
Did Diddy's mom force him to engage?
So right here, remember I said F Diddy's whole family? Remember I said F his kids, his grown kids, because they're co-conspirators to all this shit. I said F his mama, because she's a co-conspirator to all this mess. Remember I said that? This is why I said F Diddy's mama and F Diddy's kids. F them.
Wait. Did Diddy's mom force him to engage in these freak-offs when he was still a minor? Chill, these Diddy stories are getting way out of hand. And honestly, at this point, it's hard to say what's fact and what's not. Because every single day, there are more and more horrific stories about this man. And now the streets are saying that Diddy's mom was involved in the freak-offs, and that he grew up to be the way that he did because of his messed up childhood. So word on the street is his mom, Janice Combs, was an escort, and she would sometimes make Diddy watch her indulge in these freak-offs when he was still a kid. As if this wasn't bad enough, his dad was also the leader of a very notorious gang in Harlem back in the day, and he would physically assault people and sometimes even unalive them in front of Diddy. Now, this don't excuse any of his behavior, not one bit, but at least it gives us a little explanation as to where Diddy inherited all these nasty fetishes. An extremely tendencies from. Okay, so ever since Cassie filed her lawsuit, Diddy's whole life has pretty much gone down the drain. He's lost over 18 brand deals. He was kicked off of his position as chairman at his own company, Revolt TV. He's now being dragged to court by the company that distributes his alcohol beverage, and the SA lawsuits just keep piling up by the day. It's definitely not gonna be long before he wipes his bank account clean to fund all of these court fees and fines he's gonna be paying. And as if this wasn't bad enough, people have also been looking into his family to try and figure out how Diddy came to be the kind of person that he is. And man, oh man, people found out a whole lot. It looks like Diddy's raging addiction to drugs, these freak-offs, and his against people is tied to his childhood trauma. See, Diddy was still a kid when his father passed away, so in order to provide for the family, his mom Janice was working 3 jobs.
And that isn't his mom, that is allegedly his aunt, because his mom allegedly passed away when they assassinated his father. Allegedly. So this is his aunt and not his mom.
And allegedly escorting was one of them. My mother worked 3 jobs and
Where is his sister Keisha? I have no idea. Do you know he has a sister named Keisha? I've never seen that woman ever in my life.
my grandmother worked too. At an early age, I started my own
Damn.
paper route. According to the internet, Janice would sometimes bring some of the men that she hooked up with to the house. This is something that she would do often, and Diddy would witness it happen all the time.
Damn.
As if this wasn't already bad enough for an underage kid to be seeing, it's also been reported by multiple sources that his father was a gang leader in Harlem. This was confirmed by Complex Magazine back in 2013 in an explosive article where they investigated the parents of a lot of popular rappers. The article read, Diddy's dad, Melvin Combs, was a well-known Harlem gangsta who had connections to both Frank Lucas and Nicky Barnes. And Janice was the boss's ride-or-die chick. After her husband was brutally murdered when Diddy was still a child, she took to raising young Sean on her own. And if you thought this was bad, wait till you hear about Diddy's very weird relationship with his mother. People have actually been speculating for a while now that Diddy and his relationship with his mom goes way farther than the regular mother-son relationship. These rumors got even worse after a video.
Oh, that's it. It stopped right there.
Redacted their names, and they had Usher, and they redacted their name.
So now we're about to get talk about French Montana being on Ellen. This right here is super gay.
Money, that lifestyle, and you trying to fit into something, get you.
Well, we met in Vegas for the first time ever. You know.
Now these are 2 lovers sitting on the couch on the Ellen show.
I'm sure I heard about him more than he heard about me.
Right.
But when I met him, it was just like, you know, like, you going back to New York tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. Like, come on, get on my jet. Come on, get on my jet. We're gonna go back together. Bring all your friends too.
And then all of your friends too. Like, me and my friends aren't getting on no man's jet if you meet. Yo, it's no way in hell if me and my friends are in no damn where, and then I meet a famous dude and he's like, yo, you and your friends come get on my jet. Who do we look like? Some groupies? Is bad. This man is a straight girl. You know how to say girl? He's a girl. This shit is crazy.
Money, that lifestyle, and you trying to fit into something, get you.
Well, we met in Vegas for the first time ever. You know, I'm sure I heard about him more than he heard about me.
Right.
But when I met him, it was just like, you know, it was like, you going back to New York tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. Like, come on, get on my jet. Come on, get on my jet. We're gonna go back together. Bring all your friends too. You know, then we went back, you know, we landed, and after that was just history, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, even Ellen sees how gay this is. Talking about when we made it back, it was history. Yeah, you gave up that ass.
You
It went just like that.
No, for real, honestly.
No, yeah, I'd like to get on a jet with you so you can give me my flavor too. Is that how?
Nah. Check this out. My brother started in Africa. Imagine being in Africa. Check it out. With a dream to be a hip hop star. That's like thinking really, really crazy that he's going to do that. He manifested that. Came from Morocco, came and moved to New York, kept hustling.
No, you manifested that through his chakra.
Hustling and bustling. Got on my radar. I see him. I'm like,
We went back, you know, we landed, and after that was just history, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch Diddy's hand.
I see him. I'm like, I have to have him on the team. We in Vegas. He's like a hot commodity. He's being humble.
Well, apparently you're very sexy when you party, but you're doing.
But I'm talking about.
I see how it's starting. What?
Diddy is like, whoa. You flirt with my girl? Look at this shit. What you doing? You flirt with my girl?
Morocco, came and moved to New York, kept hustling and bustling, got on my radar. I see him. I'm like,
We went back, you know, we landed, and after that was just history, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. I see him. I'm like, I have to have him on the team. We in Vegas. He's like a hot commodity. He's being humble.
Well, apparently you're very sexy when you party, but you're doing.
But I'm talking about.
I see how it's starting.
Don't be touching on my girl, Ellen.
What?
Look how he looking. Why you touching on my girl?
No, when I talk about partying, when I was talking about partying just now, I'm talking about when we.
Diddy is pissed. He probably beat him when they left the show.
Yo, hold on.
Look how he looking like, yo, look at this.
What's going on? I'm confused right now.
All right, Diddy and French are going to perform a little later.
Yo, if that ain't gay, I don't know what is, and is open. They're openly gay lovers.
I'm talking about.
Oh boy, welcome to the show.
What's up, big brother?
How did you two come together? Welcome to the show.
What's up, big brother?
How did you two come together?
Hey, what's up, buddy? Good morning, buddy. How are you feeling today? Ramadan done. The Celly, we right here, baby. We gonna make some magic tonight?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Hey. Ramadan done. The Celly, we right here, baby.
We gonna make some magic tonight? Oh, pause for sure. Whoa. Yes. Oh.
Out, right? You know, Diddy groping him. And then they disappeared.
He talking about French Montana.
For like an hour. Diddy came back sweating. And, you know, he said, hey, we came up with a new Ciroc deal and stuff like that. This is, we got French Ciroc now. And that's how it became.
Now, we all know Diddy and French have been tight for ages, and they've definitely raised eyebrows more than once with their close bond. But before we dive into all that drama, let's rewind a bit and give you some background on French Montana. He was born in Casablanca, Morocco, and made his way to the Big Apple when he was...
What? You don't think he beat him when he... You know he beat his women.
13, settling down in the South Bronx with his parents and siblings. But things got rough just a couple of years later. His dad decided to head back to Morocco, leaving French's pregnant mom to raise the family on her own. Seeing his mom with 3 mouths to feed and another one on the way, French knew he had to step up and help the family. Fast forward to 2007, and he dropped his debut mixtape, which caught Diddy's attention. Diddy wasted no time signing him to Bad Boy Records, and this catapulted French into the big leagues of the music business. So Diddy claimed he had big plans for French and his music. However, instead of hitting the studio and grinding on his career, Diddy apparently started whisking French away on extravagant vacations and shopping.
Not whisking French away on extravagant, y'all crazy, y'all are fucking. What is wrong with y'all?
Casablanca, Morocco, and made his way to the Big Apple when he was 13, settling down in the South Bronx with his parents and siblings. But things got rough just a couple of years later. His dad decided to head back to Morocco, leaving French's pregnant mom to raise the family on her own. Seeing his mom with 3 mouths to feed and another one on the way, French knew he had to step up and help the family. Fast forward to 2007, and he dropped his debut mixtape, which caught Diddy's attention. Diddy wasted no time signing him to Bad Boy Records, and this catapulted French into the big leagues of the music business. So Diddy claimed he had big plans for French and his music. However, instead of hitting the studio and grinding on his career, Diddy apparently started whisking French away on extravagant vacations and shopping sprees. And before you knew it, rumors were flying left and right, suggesting that French had become Diddy's latest, shall we say, companion. Diddy was right there by French's side at every birthday party, every event, every photo op. And if you didn't know any better, you'd swear they were an item. And then this video started blowing up, showing French sitting at a table shirtless and all slicked up like he's been dipped in massage oil while Diddy was singing happy birthday to him like he's Marilyn Monroe.
Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. It's a special birthday for both of us.
So once this video started making the rounds and going viral, tons of fans were quick to draw comparisons to that unforgettable moment when Diddy was belting out Happy Birthday to Fabulous during that legendary Drink Champs episode.
Yeah. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Fabulous. The only that got the name that I want.
But jokes aside, there's something else worth mentioning. Once French started rolling with Diddy, he found himself in some hot water with multiple women. Over the years, several women have come forward accusing French of some pretty serious stuff. They've claimed he slipped something in their drinks before taking advantage of them, and in March 2020, things took a darker turn when French was accused of attacking a woman who was incapacitated at his former home in Hidden Hills. According to the lawsuit filed by the woman, French and one of his friends, whose name wasn't made public, invited her over to the studio. They allegedly gave her substances and alcohol, and then things went downhill from there. The lawsuit alleges that the woman was taken advantage of by both men. But here's where it gets even more intense. The Shade Room went and dropped this bombshell video showing Diddy, French, and actress Sana Lathan seemingly under the influence in the back of Diddy's car. Now,
music. Gotta skip it.
especially considering the allegations swirling around Diddy spiking drinks at his party.
Happy birthday, dear Frenchie.
Happy
birthday to you.
Yo, don't be. This is the second time. So this man sings happy birthday every time he has a birthday. My homeboys don't even know what my birthday is. Like, men don't care about another man's birthday like that. God, man, this is sad.
One of the most beautiful people I know in the whole wide world. God bless you on your day. And, man, you know, have a great birthday party. FaceTime me. I'm going to drink with you. I'm going to be in New York, though, you know. I love you. I wish I was there. Have a good day. I tried to FaceTime you. Hit me when you can, all right? Peace.
I'll try to.
Now, this one is a highly requested video. You guys have been bombarding me with emails about doing this young man. So I'm talking about Steven Twitch, T-Witch Boss.
Now we're talking about Ellen and Twitch.
Not hugely familiar with this man because I don't watch the kind of TV shows that he's on, or I haven't in like 15 to 20 years. So I didn't know who he was before he passed. It was not, I don't watch regular TV. So when I was feeling his energy, I really tried to do this raw and really feral. So here we go. Energetically, here's the first thing I saw, because I asked the energy to come to me about what happened with him. But here is what I got. I asked what happened on the day he died, and I'm going to throw it right out there. So here we go. First thing I saw is they tried to shut him up. They literally tried to shut him up. He's have shit stuck in his mouth, and I'm not talking about a gun. I'm talking about like socks or stuffing or some kind of clothing put into his mouth to shut him the fuck up, okay? Period. This is a business transaction that they came to collect on. The reason he went to the motel on the day that he passed, or the day before he passed, is because he was told that he would be doing this business deal and it would just be a matter of signing papers, not a problem. He did not want his wife to know because she was not familiar with.
We're talking about Twitch, just so you know. We're talking about Twitch. Twitch went to a hotel room to sign some papers. God damn it.
Tell on the day that he passed, or the day before he passed, is because he was told that he would be doing this business deal and it would just be a matter of signing papers, not a problem. He did not want his wife to know because she was not familiar with the business arrangements that he made prior to marrying her. Okay, this was his business. This is what was going on. The reason his wife went to the police station as opposed to calling the police and saying my husband is missing, like his car's out in the driveway, is because she was tipped off and she became frantic. She was unaware of it, but then tipped off. This was something that was lurking below their I guess their interactions as a family, that this threat could come up. Now, here's the kicker. Somebody, Stephen, was basically asked by a group of people to gather information against somebody in a high position within the entertainment industry, a high political, physical position. But what if the people that asked him to get this information were not actually on the side of said high-end level star? Okay, so what if they weren't on the side? What if they were on the side of trying to take this person down? What if they were on the side of, say, a group of people like FBI, CIA, I don't know who, but some sort of governmental agency like that? And what if he agreed to tell them something or to gather said information and or to wear a wire? I am actually saying that's what happened. It's not even a what if. That's what I feel happened. So I feel like Stephen was actually gathering information because there was something that he knew about that was so egregious to him.
So it was a possibility that he was wearing a wire, and that's the reason why they got rid of him.
That it was not a problem for him to go behind this person's back and to gather information. I don't feel his wife knew about it at all. I do feel that he had emotional issues when it came to his sex life, because I feel he was kind of hidden about that, like on the down low. And I feel like that's kind of how they came to him. I feel like they sent a male friend person to him that he trusted and liked and hung around with and still had a married life and still did that, whatever, to each his own. Anyhow, a dinner party, information, plans going down, information happening. And then I hear I was a targeted individual. I was a targeted individual. I was a targeted individual. Okay, so there was an amount of stalking, targeting, information being used against him. There was information gathering. I'm gathering information. I'm gathering a docket against this person. I have paperwork. I saw this. I heard this. I went to parties. I understand what's going on. I absolutely understand what's going on. So I will help you because I have heard about this. Now, it's not just his boss who he was working for. There are other people involved with this, and there were other people that he was speaking about. That now, and here's another thing. Okay, so I understand that they found the body in the hotel in Encino, okay? So I understand that. The Oak Tree Inn, I understand that no one heard a gunshot. I understand that allegedly, you know, as usual, it was the taking of your life and moving yourself off the planet of your own volition. So I'm asking what happened, and I'm hearing now, So electronics were brought to the meeting in the hotel. There was a meeting with a male friend, okay? There was a meeting with a male friend. Said male friend was connected to this surveillance operation. And I'm literally going to say that. Male friend said, let's look at this on the computer. They need to check the computer. I don't know what information was taken off his computer. I don't even know if they can get into the computer. But everything was left very, very like nothing was touched except for him. He was touched. He was brutalized and he was targeted. He was targeted to do this, but it's like layers of stuff happening. So he did turn evidence against a high entertainment person. This is literally like he was surveilling them and they were surveilling him. I don't feel he took his own life. I just don't. And I don't feel the depression was quite the way they made me write the letter. They made me write the letter. I had to write the letter. They made me write the letter. This is what happened. This is like a targeted, gang-stalked individual who was on the correct side over here with getting information about a particular person who was nefarious in their actions and targeted other individuals. And he was talked into it, although reluctantly. Not that he didn't want to do it, but he knew that it could bring about harm to him. I feel like his family knows that. I feel like the reason that they're reacting so weirdly is because they know that this is not what he did. They know there's alternative things going on connected to the surveillance, connected to the tapes. I have tapes in my pocket. I have tapes I can hear on the tapes. I have video. I have ammunition about the person that they came to me because they had ammunition about me, but not in the same way. He really had a lot of shame about his actions, although I feel like he told his wife early on. So I feel like his wife knew when she married him what his preferences were as far as like romantically, physically, sexually. And I feel like she loved him and I feel like he loved her. But they did put a sock in his mouth. I keep going back to that. He was on a chair, hands tied behind his back, threatened 3 men screaming at him. One of them is his friend, lover, somebody who could be considered a lover. I have information. There's the paperwork. I brought it to you. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? What are you doing? This is not our arrangement. This is not our deal. Why are you doing this to me? Such a confusion around his death. Something to do with the computer, the information, the tapes, the recorded information. This man had just like so much information against this particular person. Now, how did she find out? Double person, turncoat, double person, double agent. That's what I'm trying to say. Double agent. There's men involved in this. There's a bunch of people involved in this. So there was a whole group of people. Targeted individual. I was targeted. I was targeted because I was close to these people, because I was trusted by these people. He definitely was aware of the occult. He was aware of the undercurrent. But it's interesting because he went there to keep people away from her. And the way that she talks after he dies is to protect their children, because they threatened his wife and children. They threatened his family. They threatened everything about him. I did not think they would do this to me. They literally stuffed a sock down his throat and shut him up and then got the information they needed. They did something with a computer and or electronics where there were information and it was completely left pristine and untouched, but it's too pristine. So somebody should check that, okay? Secondly, I was dead about 4 hours before they found me. So I actually feel he died early on the morning that he was supposed to check out. Maybe 4 hours before checkout, and I don't even know when checkout is. There's several people doing the same.
Make sure to hit the like button, y'all. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the like button. If you forgot, make sure to hit the like button.
Same thing that he was doing. We're trying to make things right by taking the action that they felt would be in the best interest of saving other people. Let me see. I go back to 2017, 2018. That's when things started to get bad for him. That's when things started to happen. That's when they started to target him. And they started to target him because they could see that there were certain things that were not going to be okay with him. There were certain things on an ethical level that were not okay with him.
Hey, yo, not that I believe in conspiracies or anything, but what if that guy Twitch from Ellen offed himself because someone told him he was on a tape at Diddy's house?
Died in a bizarre car accident in the Mar Vista neighborhood of Los Angeles. Initially, law enforcement suggested Ann was under the influence and acting erratically at the time of the accident.
Y'all drop some popcorn emojis in the chat if y'all are enjoying this. This is deep. Because I didn't like a lot of the stuff that I'm showing, some of it I've never seen before because I watch a little bit of it and I'll watch the rest of it with y'all. So drop some popcorn emojis if y'all are enjoying this live stream, because I am, because I'm learning a lot, because I am watching some of this stuff for the first time. I'm putting things together, or I got somebody putting it together for me, and I'm watching it at the same time y'all are watching it. And this stuff is absolutely crazy. Look up Isaac Cappy. Who is Isaac Cappy? Let's see. Isaac Cappy, P. Diddy. Who is Isaac Cappy? Actor Isaac Cappy died years ago. Had roles in what is Isaac Cappy doing? What am I looking for? I don't even know what I'm looking for. It shows that he died. What did he do? Yes, thank you, Mr. Let Go, for keeping me enlightened. Thank you so much. They love me.
However, the final autopsy report from the LA County Medical Examiner clarified that Ann was not impaired by any substances and had no active substances in her system. Moving to Stephen Twitch Boss. He passed away on December 13th, 2022, and the official cause was declared a self-inflicted injury to the head. Fans are still deeply puzzled by this tragedy, and many doubt the official explanation. Here's what we know about Twitch's last day. On December 12th, he left his home on foot and checked into the Oak Tree Inn in Encino, Los Angeles, just a 15-minute walk from the house he shared with his wife, Allison, and their 3 children. The next day, Allison panicked when she noticed Twitch was gone while his car was still at home. She rushed to the local police station, insisting that Twitch's disappearance was alarming since he never went anywhere without his car. The police followed her back to check for clues. Shortly afterward, the motel where Twitch had checked in called the police to report that they had found him in the bathroom of his room. Despite
Who is this Cappy person, y'all? Who is this Cappy person? Looks like a lot of y'all know who Isaac Cappy is. What is he doing? Who's this person? I'll do some research, but can y'all enlighten me on who this Isaac Cappy person is? I don't know who he is.
the official cause of death, fans find it hard to accept that Twitch could have taken his own life, especially since he always appeared to be a genuinely happy person who loved his family deeply. Not too long before he passed, Twitch and Allison were openly thinking about adding another little one to the family. They also celebrated their wedding anniversary just 4 days before Twitch's tragic passing, and Twitch posted a sweet tribute to Allison on Instagram. It's important to remember that just because someone seems happy on the outside doesn't mean they're not struggling privately. Depressed people can be really good at hiding their struggles, even from those closest to them. On the other hand, a lot of people felt that something didn't quite add up about the official story of Twitch's death, especially concerning a mysterious note he supposedly left in the motel room. Initially, media reports claimed no note was found, but law enforcement sources later told TMZ that Twitch had left a note mentioning past challenges, though they didn't specify what those challenges were.
But we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a
Candidate.
potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like,
Like they ain't gonna get
really
wore out. after you-
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper discussions, the card game.
They didn't specify what those challenges were. Despite the note and the official autopsy report, many fans are still skeptical about the circumstances surrounding Twitch's death, finding it hard to believe that he would leave his family. Now that Ellen's friendship with Diddy is getting a lot of attention, some folks are wondering if Twitch was caught up in something shady. To be clear, there's no proof that Twitch was tight with Diddy or hit up any of his parties. But since Diddy was so close to Ellen and Twitch worked for her for nearly a decade, people can't help but speculate if Twitch knew more than what was safe about the duo.
Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party.
Uh-huh.
No, it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, you know, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel. you know.
And then it will carry on there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look up Isaac Cappy, and I see some stuff about Isaac Cappy now. So I'm gonna look up Isaac Cappy and see if there's some connections or something. He got off for exposing Steven Spielberg. Okay, y'all said Isaac Cappy exposed Spielberg, Oprah, what's his name? Tom Hanks. Okay, I'm gonna look him up.
No, I mean the after party.
No, I know about them.
Could Twitch have stumbled upon something about Ellen and Diddy that pushed him to the edge? According to some fans, the similarities between Ellen and Diddy are pretty striking. Besides the rumors that Ellen used to go to Diddy's parties, there's chatter that they might be involved in some shady.
Tom Hanks is dead? What? Tom Hanks is dead? What?
The industry circle where all sorts of sketchy things happen behind the scenes. What do you think about this whole Ellen and Diddy connection and what happened to Twitch? Let us know all about it down in the comments section.
And guess what? Just a few months after putting Ellen on blast and exposing her, Anne was involved in a fatal car accident, which left her with several second-degree burns all over her body. She was trapped inside of her burning car for 30 minutes before first responders finally got to the scene. She eventually died, and according to her autopsy report, she died from inhalation of smoke, the burns she sustained, and a broken sternum. People thought she might have been on when she crashed, but the autopsy report proved that she was actually sober. Actually, she had a little bit of a substance in her system, but it wasn't taken at the time of the accident. The hospital admission blood showed the presence of benzos, the inactive metabolite of cocaine, which means she used in the past, but not at the time of the crash. And just about 4 months after this, DJ Twitch, who is the official DJ for the Ellen DeGeneres show, mysteriously died. According to the reports, Twitch checked into the Oak Tree Motel, which was just a 15-minute walk away from the house that he shared with his wife Allison and their 3 children. What made Allison start panicking was when she realized Twitch wasn't in the house. He wasn't answering his phone, he wasn't answering her texts, and his car was still parked at the house. He never went anywhere without his car, so the fact that his car was still there, coupled with everything else, made her start panicking and immediately file a missing persons report. As word of his disappearance started going around, the motel that he had checked into called the police to.
Yo, I remember this. It was video of Ellen's ex-girl. She came out of the body bag while they was taking her to the trunk. She pulled herself out of the body bag and jumped up, and they pushed her back down. I remember that. Yo, this is, yeah, they pushed her back in the body bag. Imagine somebody pushing you back in a damn body bag. Get me out of this body bag. Yo, this is, I never want to be famous because you got to go through all this stuff. You got to go through all this stuff, y'all. I never want to be famous. Everybody that we grew up watching done got killed. Everybody. Prince, Michael Jackson, the damn little short boy from Different Strokes. Everybody dead, y'all. Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman dead. Like, golly, man, if you just think about, and y'all talking about Tom Hanks is dead. Is Tom Hanks, damn, Tom Hanks dead? Whitney Houston dead? Biggie, Tupac? Shit. That's crazy.
Report that they had found Twitch's body in the bathroom. As soon as the police arrived to the scene, they immediately concluded that he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. But a lot of people, including Twitch's wife Allison, were not convinced at all that Twitch unalived himself, because he never showed any signs of wanting to commit suicide. He honestly seemed like he loved being with his family. And I mean, you can't really tell if somebody is truly happy or not just by looking at them. But Twitch's death was hella suspicious, especially considering the fact that police started acting funny with the investigation and changing up some details. For example, when he was found, it was...
See, Tom Hanks is alive. What is y'all talking about? He is alive. That's what I'm talking about. What is y'all talking about? He died last year. Yo, please don't tell. Y'all run around cursing this damn man. He's still alive. Y'all don't leave that man alone. Yeah, he's not dead. Y'all tripping. Calling that man dead.
Reported that he hadn't left any note. But after a couple days, the police backtracked and claimed that there actually was a note found and it contained some explanations as to why he did it. What's even crazier is that the feds really would have never come out to clarify anything if TMZ hadn't gone behind their back to report about the note. And I mean, if it's just a regular suit, then why lie about its existence? The police were definitely hiding something. When all of this came out, people started speculating that maybe Twitch had been sucked into Diddy's world of freak-offs by Ellen and knew way too much. I mean, Ellen literally admitted on national television that she knew the things that went on in them parties. It's really not crazy to think she might have tried recruiting Twitch, but he refused, and they decided to silence him before he exposed them. One person said, "As soon as I heard this about both Ann and Twitch, I knew it. Twitch left home because he knew they were coming for him. Something is definitely amiss." Another person said, "I believe Twitch would not have unalived himself. His being gay is not surprising. The truth will always come full circle." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Ellen and Diddy allegedly being behind Twitch's death? And do y'all think Twitch knew too much?
This is Tupac. It's like my mom because I'm arrogant.
So I wanted to share this with y'all. This has nothing to do with P. Diddy, but was Tupac gay? I don't care, but watch how he keeps touching his chest, because it's starting to just seem like everybody is gay. Y'all let me know. I'm trying to catch it when it first starts because it popped up. It just started to seem like everybody's gay, y'all. I'm just asking. So watch this.
Definitely a miss. Another person said, "I believe Twitch would not have unalived himself.
Just watch this, y'all.
His being gay is not surprising. The truth will always come full circle." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Ellen and Diddy allegedly being behind Twitch's death?
It's just like, why is everybody gay?
And do y'all think Twitch knew too much?
This is Tupac. It's like my mom because I'm arrogant. Totally arrogant. I agree. I have to say it. Like at work, I can't hold a job.
Watch how he touches his chest. No man touches his chest like this. Watch how he touches his chest.
But I just quit my job today, actually, because I want.
Look at his hand. Like, who does this? Men don't do this. And then it's not just like this. It's like this. Like with the fingers pressing onto your chest. Like, men don't do this with their hands.
To come and do this.
Look at his hands.
and they wouldn't let me. And I felt like it was important, and it was more important than serving pizza. I felt like since I'm an actor, they should understand. They should have let me do it, but they didn't. And then I had a cold.
Men don't do this. What is that? What is that?
They were making me work in a freezer, and I'm really not one.
Have y'all watch my live streams? Have y'all ever seen me do this? P. Diddy did this. J-Lo did this. Like, y'all have watched my live streams. Men don't touch their chests. Men don't touch their chests. It's just, I'm not saying he's gay, but it's just, she's calling him gay. And I'm just like, what the chest touching? I don't understand. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, what is wrong with
To be disrespected.
Why are you touching your chest, bro?
I felt like that was disrespectful because I asked to go, So I quit, and he told me I couldn't quit. And that even made me hyper. I'm arrogant. So when he told me I couldn't quit and we had all these customers, I chose that time to jump on a soapbox.
It's nasty.
Grab my leather jacket, light a cigarette in front of him, smoke, and leave. And we clash a lot because I'm arrogant, she's arrogant. And you should see us when we get in our...
You should see us. What do y'all think, y'all? And I don't care, but it's like all of the people we grew up watching are either dead or gay.
And they wouldn't let me. And I felt like it was important, and it was more important than serving pizza. I felt like since I'm an actor, they should have...
Somebody said those are gang signs. Yo, those are gang signs.
Understand. They should have let me do it, but they didn't. And then I had a cold, so they were making me work in a freezer. And I'm really not one to be disrespected, and I felt like that was disrespectful because I asked to go, So I quit, and he told me I couldn't quit. And that even made me hyper. I'm arrogant. So when he told me I couldn't quit and we had all these...
Here we go. Watch his hands. Watch this. Watch this.
Customers, I chose that time.
We're both arrogant.
To jump on a soapbox, grab my leather jacket, light a cigarette.
Listen here, you.
Cigarette in front of him, smoke, and leave. And we clash a lot because I'm arrogant, she's arrogant. And you should see us when we get in our little attitude mood.
Not you should see us when we get in our little attitude moods. You should see us when we get in our attitude moods.
It's a lot of hand movements, okay? It's a lot of hand movements, and it kind of says that gangster rap was created. It never had anything to do with black culture. It was a bunch of homosexual men and given personas turned into celebrities and told to make dark demonic music with the express purpose of destroying the black community. And that has been a tremendous success. That's just a lot of hand movements for a gangster rapper.
What do y'all think, y'all? I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know. But damn, man. Everything that we grew up watching, listening to, was all a lie. Drop "it was all a lie" in the chat, y'all. Drop "it was all a lie" in the chat. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. Our favorite rappers, our favorite actors. Everybody gay. It was all a lie. our entire childhood is a freaking lie. Even damn Disney shit. Look at this Disney stuff. The Disney stuff is a lie. This is what we grew up watching. Walt Disney. It was all a lie. I'm sad. Watch this. Kid movies. I never watched this personally, but this was a kid movie. Watch this. Nigga woman. Why?
I'm connecting with little boys, and I take them to Pleasure Island.
In Pinocchio, why was Pinocchio about little boys? Why? Why did they have us look at movies about people trying to get little? Why? Treasure Island was PDF file stuff, y'all. Pinocchio, the reason why Pinocchio got away was because he didn't have a butthole, because he wasn't human. He wasn't human, so he didn't have a butthole. Shit is crazy, man. It gets worse. That's the real Disney ship from Pinocchio. Look at the doors. Same doors. And that is Elp Island. It gets worse. Check out Ellen. Look at the background. Look at the background. Same thing. Yes, Bert and Ernie was probably boyfriends. Why did Bert and Ernie live together? Why did Bert and Ernie live together? What was Bert's girlfriend? What was Ernie's girlfriend? They were together. Look at Ellen. Okay. Somebody asked a question right here, right? Somebody said, was Mickey Mouse gay? Right here, right? Y'all see this, right? Somebody just asked that. Watch this. Now we're about to talk about Mickey Mouse. Watch what Mickey Mouse is doing, y'all. Do y'all see anything wrong with this picture right here? I want to see if y'all see it first. Does anybody see anything wrong with this picture? What do y'all see in this picture, y'all? What do y'all see in this picture? There's a hidden picture in this picture, and this is simply a Disney gift card. This is literally Disney. Shout out to Christina. It was all a lie. When Cat said the year of the truth, he meant it. Facts. Tell me, do y'all see it? It was all a lie. Say yes or no. Do you see it? Say yes or no in the chat. Do you see it? It was all a lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. It was all a freaking lie. Yesterday I talked about how Diddy is a mascot. He's a liaison. I also said that any rapper that you see, no matter who the rapper is, when you see him with his shiny chain, the reason why they made him famous, because they aren't famous. White America made that rapper, whoever your famous favorite rapper is, the reason why they made him famous is specifically to lure young boys and young girls in to, one, get on drugs, two, go to those parties, and three, go missing. I looked it up yesterday. I'll look it up now so y'all can see. The whole point of rap music is S trafficking. S trafficking and prison. Two things. S trafficking and prison. That's the only reason why rap music exists. How many black women are missing every year? Oh.
Reported missing in 2022, including more than 207.
How many black women go missing every year? Why you ain't saying it? How many black women go missing per year?
According to Spectrum News, the startling disappearance of black women in the United States has come under the spotlight as more than 97,000 cases were reported in 2022 alone, according to data from the National Crime Information Center. This concerning trend sheds light on a crisis disproportionately affecting the black community.
How much money does... Hold on. I want to mute myself because I don't want no problems with YouTube. Hold on.
According to Hope for Justice, the annual global profits from forced labor and forced sexual exploitation have risen to an estimated $236 billion, according to the ILO's official report.
It's not about rap music. It's the school to prison pipeline and S trafficking. $236 billion per year. The reason why they want everybody to be gay is because the ultimate goal for the LGBT community is to add the magic letter to the LGBT. And what is that magic letter, y'all? What is a magic letter that is not in the LGBT right now? What is the magic letter? P. For a PDF file. To go even farther, as in ultimate goals, do y'all remember Monsters Inc., where their job was to be monsters and to sneak into kids' rooms and scare them and then they'll suck up something from them when they scare them. They called it adrenochrome. Adrenochrome is the real thing. The reason why white people don't die is because of adrenochrome. They get it from, they eat it and they drink it. So the reason why they want the letter P, that's the reason why they're trying to get Kamala Harris to be president. She is a rabid supporter of those people. If she becomes president, they're going to get the P added to the LGBTQ, whatever. And once they do that, they'll be able to openly drink and eat, in order to get their helping of adrenochrome. That is the ultimate goal, to stay alive. There's a specific reason why 80-year-old men are running for president. I'll say that again. There's a specific reason why 80-year-old men are running for president. If I'm 80, why am I running for president? I'm about to die. Not if I'm white. Rich white people usually don't die. Rich white people usually don't die. Rich old white people, I'm sorry. Some of them do. Rich old white people usually don't die until they like 98 years old. Watch this. How old is Joe Biden?
81 years old.
How old is Clive Davis?
92 years old.
They don't die because they're consuming something that I can't say. That is the ultimate goal. That is the ultimate goal. Y'all go watch the movie Blink Twice. Go watch the movie Blink Twice. Yes, Moeezy. They're eating it or them. They're eating them. They're eating them. It's a form of vampirism. That's why they stay alive so long. That's why they stay alive so long. Black people don't stay alive that long. And it's not because of our diet. It's not because we're not eating the same food. We're not eating the same food as them. We're eating chicken and fish. They're eating something totally different. That's the reason why trafficking is a $250 and $30 billion industry. Because they first do this to them, and then after a certain amount of years, they get them all ripe and ready, and then they do this to them. Stem cells, yes. That's why they push black women to get abortions, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yep. It's the same thing. So they get them from abortions, or, you know, from toy story places. Let's just say that. All of the things that we grew up watching was meant to set us up to be something. Either a thug, a drug addict, gay. Because the more gay people there are, the more together will actually be black and white people. So it's like the only way that they'll let us in is if we're gay. Because now everybody gay. So black men, white men, black women, it's too much separation, right? They're trying to make everybody gay. So then black women are gay, white women are gay. Black men are gay, black men. Now everybody can finally be together. But the supreme reason why they want all this is to add the P to the LGBTQ. That way, all of us will be okay with eating a different diet. It's bad. It is bad. So just in case you ever wanted to know, like, yo, P. Diddy got all this money, why don't he just smash all these women? Because his sugar daddies, with an S, need him to bring in more girls, more boys. They need him to go take more men to Pound Town and have them acting like French Montana.
Right. Let me just get one more off. Go ahead. Nicki Minaj.
They need more grown black men to be like, instead of, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Because at some point, we're not even going to fight this stuff that is happening. Because it's going to be so normal. See, this is one of the reasons why I don't deal with wig wearers. Because I see a woman with a wig, I'm going to think you're a man. Or used to be a man. So I ain't messing with you at all. Because in my mind, my brain is set to think a wig wearer either is a man or used to be a man. That's the way my brain is set up.
Got a new song out. She says something like, I make your ass quench like French or something. I didn't know what she was talking about.
What?
Do you know what she was talking about?
When you wake up and you just hear, French this, French down, and female battle rap, and you're just like, oh, when you wake up, you just, you know what I mean?
Well, it's fucked up that you know what she talking about.
Christina says, does that mean their push for abortions is something much more evil? 1000%. Yes. Yes. Kamala Harris's entire campaign is about ABOs. That's all she cares about. Then y'all see the debate? She got in her bag when she started arguing about reproductive rights. You have reproductive rights. You just ain't got nowhere to do it at. You have the right to do it. You just ain't got nowhere to do it at. That's all Trump was saying. That's her whole campaign, reproductive rights. And they worded it like that, reproductive rights, in order to make women say, yeah, we want more rights. You don't have no rights. There's a company that will do something for you. That's not your right. That is the company having a service that is available to you or not available to you. It has nothing to do with reproductive rights. It has something to do with a building that you can go into and suck some out of you. That's not reproductive rights. It's not a right. Like, we don't have a right to drive a car. You have the ability to drive a car because cars are available to us. If they get rid of cars, they're not taking away a right. They're taking away a service. But they worded it like that in order to get women to want to vote for this dumb shit. But it's literally the annihilation of humans. That's literally what it is. Women want the right to annihilate humans whenever they wanted to.
Until, God damn.
I don't know like you. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
When you heard it, what was you thinking?
I was trying to catch flashbacks because I don't really remember nothing like before 2019 like that.
Oh.
So I just...
Why you don't remember now?
Because that was the year like I really stopped drinking. So it's like, you know, we used to have a lot of wild nights in LA.
Why does he have a pillow on his lap? Is he on hard talking about this? Look at the pillow, y'all.
Let's start this shit off right. Let me just get one more.
What kind of dude is sitting around a bunch of dudes with a pillow on his lap? Look at the pillow, y'all.
Go ahead.
Nicki Minaj got a new song out.
Look at the
She
pillow.
says something like,
Why does he have a pillow on his lap? Are you a wreck sitting around a bunch of dudes, sir? Why you got a pillow on your lap?
I make your ass quench like French or something. I didn't know what she was talking about. What? Do you know what she was talking about?
When you wake up and you just hear, you know.
The only time men have pillows on their laps is to hide an erection. Am I wrong?
French this, French down, and female battle rap. And you're just like, oh, when you wake up, you just, you know what I mean?
But it's fucked up that you know what she talking about. You ain't even gonna tell. God damn.
I don't know like you. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
When you heard it, what was you thinking?
I was trying to catch flashbacks because I don't really remember nothing like before 2019 like that.
And the reason why he doesn't remember anything is because of the bottles of baby oil. This shit is crazy.
Oh.
So I just...
Why you don't remember now?
Because that was the year like I really stopped drinking. So it's like, you know, we used to have a lot of wild nights in LA.
Ass quenching nights.
Shit is bad out here, y'all. Shit is bad. What was in the baby oil? I'll tell y'all real quick. What was in the baby oil? It is right here. This is what was in the baby oil, y'all.
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Johnson & Johnson. For decades, they've been helping me slide past resistance.
It's not baby oil. It's GHB. Who has 1,000 bottles of baby oil? If baby oil was such a big part of all these parties and all the things that Diddy did to his victims, some celebrities would have made a joke about it here and there. We would have heard about it. Especially Chrissy Teigen couldn't be paid to shut her mouth. That bitch would have cracked a joke about it, for sure. I just watched this man's TikTok about how it's not a baby oil. It has to be laced with drugs. So as I'm reading the comments, someone said, that's why Jaguar Wright said in one of her interviews at the end, she said, blink twice. Blink Twice was a movie with Channing Tatum. He would spray perfume onto women who would make them forget everything. So then somebody else in the comments said, yeah, and GHB is slippery. So I look up, what is it called on the street? Look at the last one, liquid ecstasy. Side effects that include seizures and comas. It was taken off the shelves or something in like the 60s. What is GHB used for in bodybuilding? Performance enhancement additive. What are the positive side effects of GHB? Feelings of euphoria. What is GHB for parents? Usually available as a clear liquid. It's not baby oil. It just makes sense because why would the feds confiscate fucking baby?
Why would the FBI confiscate over 1,000 bottles of baby oil? I'm sorry, but it was GHB. So what does it look like? In its liquid form, GHB looks like water. It has no smell and is tasteless or has a slightly salty or solvent taste that can be easily masked. So let's be honest. In that baby oil, it was literally spiked with GHB. What is GHB, you may ask? So GHB it literally produces the feelings of euphoria, relaxation and sociability, and an increased sex drive, which, you know, was very needed at these freak-offs of Diddy's parties. So it is a potent sedative causing users to lose consciousness and fall into a deep sleep from which they may not wake up for several hours. When in a GHB sleep, people may have trouble breathing and convulsions can occur. GHB liquid form allows it to be slipped into drinks and its sedative effects prevent victims from resisting sexual assault. GHB can also cause amnesia, meaning that when people recover from the drug's effects, they may not remember what happened. It was not baby oil, it was GHB in them thousands of bottles of baby oil. Because, like I said, why would the FBI take all them bottles?
Yeah, they would have just left the bottles there. Why would they take the bottles? They would have left them there. So I am starting a new coaching group. For those who know or don't know, I've been coaching people for the last 5 years, right? And for those who know and don't know, I end up getting diagnosed with cancer the end of last year, and I beat cancer. So I no longer have cancer. So I ended my coaching group because I wanted to deal with the whole cancer stuff, right? And everybody has been asking me when I'm going to start back up my coaching group. So I am starting up my coaching group finally, because I had to deal with the whole cancer scare. And I'm dropping in a link right now. It's going to be called Let Go Mafia. So there's a link that I'm dropping in the chat right now. I'm gonna pin it at the top. So when you see a link that says join Let Go Mafia, it is my new coaching group. Now, my old coaching group was $75. This one is only 20 or 30. I forgot what I made. I think it's 20. It's only $20. So what we're going to do in this coaching group is I'm going to make it co-ed because I always only coach women. This time is going to be men and women. And I'm going to teach you all of the things that I've been teaching women for the last 5 years. We're going to have book clubs. We're going to have Zoom calls. Like we're going to have a weekly Zoom call. Once I get everything together, we're going to be posting different things in there. It's going to be a way for you to be notified whenever I go live. So all of us can be in here all at the same time. So it'll be live, YouTube live notifications. We're going to do one-on-ones, or not one-on-ones. We're going to do group coaching. It's going to be meant to help women understand men, and it's going to be meant to help men understand women. because what has been going on YouTube for the last 2 years has been disgusting. A whole bunch of men complaining about women, don't know nothing about women, complain about women. Yes, it's only $20 a month. So it's really affordable because, like I said, I've always been coaching, and my coaching price was $75 a month. But this one is only $20 a month, and you're going to get more than everybody did when I was coaching people. So it's co-ed coaching. It's a hangout for everybody. So like when we on YouTube and hanging out and all this other stuff, is a hangout spot where we can continue to hang out after the live is over. So you're going to get Zoom calls. You're going to get a better understanding on how to regulate your emotions. It's going to be an opportunity to get discounts on my products. Everything in one place. We're going to get rid of this stupid red pill crap once and for all. We're all going to be together, where it's not going to be this man versus woman, woman versus man complaining about each other anymore. We all are going to come together, and we're going to call it Let Go Mafia, where all of us are going to learn how to let go of all of this stupid mess that we've been seeing on social media for the last 2-3 years. We're going to get rid of the resentment, the hatred, the competition, the men versus women competition. There's nothing wrong with healthy competition. And y'all are going to get access to me all day and really half of the night, because I'll be up till 1 o'clock in the morning. What time would that be? Click the link, click the link, click the link. There will be a calendar in Let Go Mafia once y'all actually sign up, and it's only $25 per month. Click the link, click the link, click the link, and join. Click the link and join. And for anybody who says, what am I teaching? Why would I be teaching somebody something? I've been doing this for the last 5 years. The only reason why I stopped was because I got cancer in the end of last year, and I beat it by January. Because that's another thing. I'm going to teach you how to eat better, how to live better, how to think better, how to deal with stress better. Because one of the ways I beat cancer, I use my own freaking principles against the cancer. So I have a lot to teach. I have a lot to share. And it's also going to be fun, where it's going to be a hangout. It's going to be like a Discord. So I was going to do a Discord, but the website I'm using has so many different options where it would have been crazy for me to just open up a Discord. What type of cancer did I have? I had lymphoma, and I beat it in 3 freaking months due to my mindset that I taught myself via everything that I taught all my students. So hit the link in the chat, hit the link in the chat, hit the link in the chat. I just started it last night, so we're going to get it together. Y'all will be the first people to know. I ain't told nobody because I just did all that, and then I got up this morning and came online with y'all. So it's for men and women. And this is what's crazy. Once we all are together and learning the same system in Let Go Mafia, it will then be easier to date. Why? Because everybody's on the same system. Because you know how y'all love to say it's pee in a dating pool? Well, if everybody's on the same system, if everybody's learning the same things, if everybody is reading the same books, dating wouldn't be so hard anymore, because you could just date somebody that's in the group. Because y'all all will be taught by the same person. And I'm not necessarily just this know-it-all teacher, but I am a very good facilitator of a safe space where, if you are open, you'll learn something also. We having book club, we having Zoom calls, we having a YouTube hangout. I'm figuring out different things. There's a classroom in there where this person, if you want to learn something about over here, you can just go over there and learn it. You want to learn this, you can go over here and learn it. So it's going to be different rooms where you can learn this and learn that. So say dudes don't want to read this book. We'll have a book for the dudes and then a book for the women. So the link is in the chat. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. It's only $20 a month. Click the link that says Let Go Mafia. It's only $20 a month. I may raise the price in the future, but if you sign up now, you'll get it for $20 a month. So everybody that is watching, click the link that says Let Go Mafia. And I will see y'all in there. We're going to get to work, see how everything works. Shout out to Petty Pisces. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So click the link, click the link, click the link that is pinned at the top of the chat. And let me know if y'all have any questions or any issues or whatever. This is going to give y'all access to me all day. It don't open. Uh-oh, something's wrong already. Link not. Oh, God damn it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I see it. I see it. Hold on. I see what happened. Hold on 1 second. The link isn't the link didn't link. Let's see. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me see. Is it not working still? You can't click it? All right, y'all. Yeah, it's not populated in the blue. All right, I figured that out. But look, send me a DM on Misselect or IM_Misselect. I still got to figure out all the other stuff. I don't know why it's not populating, because I can drop this and it populates. See, the blue shows up with my card game, but the blue ain't showing up with the other thing. So I got to figure out why that's actually happening. But I'll work it out. So just so y'all know, I have a coaching group now. I'm reopening my coaching group, and it's for men and women, and it's going to be dope. And if anybody wants to streamline the process, I'm going to link it in my stores on IG. Follow me on IM_Mr. Let Go, and I'm going to put it in my stories. Follow me at IM_Mr. Let Go right now, and I'm going to put it in my stories. You pissed Diddy off. Because you can't see it. It's blue in my notes, but when I put it in the link, it don't turn blue. But everything else turns blue. So I don't know what it is. There's a space. Wait. Somebody said something. There's a space between. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if this, because it shows up here. Hold on, let me see. What if I just do this? See if this works. Nope. I'll figure it out, y'all. I'm gonna try one more thing, and then I'm just gonna say forget it, and I'll deal with it later. Let me see if this will work. I may have fixed it. Let's see. Hold on, I think I fixed it, y'all. Let's see if this works. Here we go. Boom. Fixed it. Ha! I just fixed it, y'all. So everybody watching, click the link, click the link. Everybody watching, click the link. I fixed it. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. So everybody watching, click the link. It's only $20 a month. Everybody watching, click the link. Everybody watching, click the link. I fixed it. I love it. So this is what you'll get. Zoom calls. How to make money on social media. Book club. Y'all got it? It works now? Okay. Learn a new system on how to regulate your emotions. More emotional discipline practices. Why do men do stuff? Why do women do stuff? Because that's the main thing. Relationship advice. Emotional regulation. And also learn a new system of dating. Because when everybody is in the same system and thinking the same way, it's nothing for y'all to now start dating each other because both people are on the same system. See, in my way of operating, you don't listen to the man, you don't listen to the woman, you listen to the system. And when you're able to put the system on the refrigerator, the man and the woman don't have nothing to argue about. Because if the man ain't acting right, you can just point to the refrigerator and say, hey, you're not going by the system. If the woman ain't acting right, she's like, yeah. Hey, you ain't got to listen to me. This is the system you're not listening to. So now the dude, I'm like, hey, you're not listening to me. Nope, you're not listening to the system. So in Let Go Mafia, we're going to learn how to operate on the same exact system. It's the same system that's in this card game. System. So everybody click the link and we're going to learn how to operate on the same system. I'm waiting on everybody to sign up now before we leave. I want to make sure everything is working right. What's up, Francis? Congratulations. You are such a warrior. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Are y'all joining? Is the link? Let me know if the link is working. Let me know if everything is going good because all of this is going on in real time. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are y'all clicking the link and is it working? Is there something else that I got to pay attention to or work on? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know what's going on, y'all. Let's see. Let me know if it's working. Because I want to make sure the links are working before I go. So I'm going to play a commercial and everybody click the link that says join Let Go Mafia. Is only $20 a month. And then we'll be right back. We'll be right back. I'm just going to play this commercial and I'll come right back. With a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, forgive their father, forgive what happened to them, and most importantly, hear her mother's side of the story that she never divulged to you, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. All of the resentment, the lack of being heard, but all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. All right, shout out to Boom Boom Room. Baltimore is in the building. I enjoy your commentary. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I may be back either tomorrow afternoon or later on tonight. Link is good. Yellow background, red letters. Yes, yes, yes. When do you start? I'm about to get on there now. Y'all click the link and join, and we're gonna work everything out now. So as far as I'm gonna put on a calendar when we're doing when we're gonna do a Zoom call, our first Zoom call. We gotta pick a day. So I'm gonna post all of that in Let Go Mafia, and we're gonna work all that out because I want to check with y'all and see which day is good, which time is good, because y'all might be on different time zones or whatever. So everybody click the link that says Let Go Mafia and click the link. It's only $20 to join. And as far as the Zoom calls and everything we're going to do, we're going to work all that out together because I want to get an understanding of which day is the best day for everybody to be on the Zoom calls. All right. So click the link that says Let Go Mafia, and I will talk to y'all later.
We meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna
really
get wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
And before I go, somebody says it's not showing up on Facebook. Let me fix that. Give me 30 seconds. And Facebook, you will get the link in 3 seconds. Bow. So Facebook, you now have the link also. So everybody has the link. Everybody has the link. So talk to y'all later. See y'all on the other side or either tomorrow.